all is gone except the will to be. Now they see what will be, blinded eyes to see. For whom the bell tolls, time marches on. For whom the bell tolls.
I am bloodlusted right now.
What the hell do you mean? Ugh. Throat bump right at the beginning. What the hell? But what the hell do you mean? You like old Metallica? Rock music wasn't invented until Metallica Cut Their Hair and the Black Album came out. And we got fucking Sandman, Sad But True, Unforgiven 2. Forget where you were when Unforgiven 1 came out. Unforgiven 2, but I can't decide if I like Unforgiven 2 or Unforgiven 3 better. But I guess Unforgiven 1 is the beginning of the story. I don't know. But I'm just gonna be real. Your fucking words have upset me so much about your Metallica opinion that I'm gonna bash them and just go talk about the war instead.
I'm so over the moon lately. Life's been really good lately. Like,
Scooty isn't here, but he should be. He's in chat. We're here for Anissa, everybody. Get ready. Woo, it's an Anissa day.
Really good. But the thing that's been the best is I think Slop channels have stopped making random schizophrenic videos about us.
Oh no. It's here! The great drought where the Slop channels are indeed not covering them anymore for their own mental health. For them to go away. Because they're clearly doing stupid shit for attention. That's not fun when lolcows become self-aware. No, no, no. They gotta be left to irrelevancy now. Only me and Stoic Chronicles are allowed to watch.
I think, I don't know what it is. I don't know what did it. I think part of it is like Nicholas Diorio, I think, backed off because I made it a little bit messy for him to say anything. I think he started getting heat for being weird.
The war.
I feel like Leonard Skinner actually hasn't been spammed to shit. But your dad's always been shitting his pants? My dad? No, my dad, that's a new development. My dad spent the first 57 years not shitting his pants. Well, I'm sure when he was a child, he was shitting his pants like a frickin' baby. Ian's getting practice in now. Listen, I can proudly say that my husband has never actually literally shit his pants. I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
See, it's like, how could you be in any universe where you can take the side of Ian and Nisa Jomha when, tell me, how is a clip about her talking about how her husband smells like shit and his horrible IBS, how is that taken out of context? What is there to be discussed other than she is the one who starts all these rumors about her husband in the first place? Like, it's verifiable. That clip isn't all the Slop Tube videos, you know this. How do you keep denying it happened? Or is this just how you're trying to worm your way back into getting covered?
Yeah, well.
Just had
Only souvenir I brought back for myself was a sunburn. I got high and drunk on the beach all day yesterday.
really bad gas, which, to be honest, so have I. Literally, I think yesterday my tummy was hurting. And he always gets so mad at me when I use that excuse, but it's true. My tummy was hurting. Everybody sometimes is stinky. Sometimes you gotta shit yourself. What are you gonna do? Not me, never. No pat shitting for me. Everybody shits their pants. I've shit myself. It happens. See, everybody shits their pants. I feel like you're lying if you say that you've never shit yourself. Sorry. I think it's just like part of the human experience. I've never shit myself in public. In public is a crucial detail, okay? Let's just be honest, okay? When you're sick, you have absolutely, at least once in your
Pick a side, Ian or Nisa. Ian.
life, shit yourself.
That's
when you're
not a
deathly
hard one.
sick, everyone here has shit themselves. Like when their fever was like 104 and they didn't know what the hell was going on. Don't lie to me. I had no clue that African violets, you can cut up the leaves and put them in the soil and they propagate and you can make a bunch of African violet plants out of it. Very cool. Riveting stuff. That's how I know. Listen, Lovebug, I know I'm doing something right when you're not having fun. I want to make sure Lovebug specifically is not having fun because I know where you come from and I know what you want. So buckle in, okay? We're talking about isopods. We're talking about snake shed and parentheses not consuming. And we're talking about what's the other thing I was gonna say? I used to be addicted to poppers. Does that make you sick though? Here's the thing. This is why it's not a Puritan thing with me. Legit. The drug thing is not a Puritan thing with me. It is 100%. I don't like feeling sick. And a lot of like alcohol, even edibles, have made me sick. Even the one time I got
So what you're saying is there is absolutely no way to make you tolerable. Damn.
not Fent. What was it? It's DSP's birthday. Happy birthday! Okay, how old is he? 50?
DSP's getting
Happy
a shout out
birthday,
from
happy
all the
50th.
content creators.
DSP.
Damn.
DSP is still alive, that cockroach. I actually still know nothing about him. I'm very proud that I don't know anything about him, but enough of the...
You know what? It's time to stand up for DSP. He has not said anything about this drama. I don't believe he is involved. He doesn't even involve himself with the LolCal Live Keemstar crew. He is separate from this. He did not deserve to get called a cockroach from Anissa Jomha. He probably made more money in whatever stream he's got going on than she did in this one. Guaranteed.
creatures have posted like photos of him that I think I know what he looks like now. But I will say I keep I'm not sure when I'm seeing Ralph or when I'm seeing DSP, unless I'm seeing the gut. If it's the gut, then I know it's Ralph, the Ethan Ralph. With veneers,
Once again, there's just something about if you are not a slop tuber, if you don't do drama or video essays, like, don't talk about the sector. It means you're white trash. Like, that's Jerry Springer shit. You've really come down to the level of hell when you invoke the name of Ethan Oliver Ralph.
I have veneers. They look natural. Why did you get them? Did you need them? Or did you just want, like, I don't know. To me, I like my ugly teeth. You needed them? I mean, if you need them, it's different. That's different. I'm talking about people who cosmetically, like for example, me, like, I have different teeth. Okay, my teeth are different. Not bad, different, okay?
God, no matter how many white trash tattoos she puts on herself or tries to wear whatever Urban Outfitter says is cool this month, she's still got that fucking Canadian, like, just when she's just being a bitch, that fucking Canadian accent takes the fuck over, don't it? You're about to ask us what a boot going on.
Some people might call them jack-o'-lantern teeth. Like Sam Hyde, I think, has referred to them as that, right? I would never... There's people who have teeth like me who would get veneers. And I think it's a massive mistake because I love, like, my teeth looking different.
Okay, you ain't Madonna with a gap tooth, bitch. Yeah, because you like that yours looks cosmetically fucking pleasing to you. Are you really gonna be like, oh, love your natural body, you're different, when fucking you get your tits put in, replaced, 15 grand at a time, huh?
Different. His items okay. His eye roll into his back of his head. Are you poisoning him? 1, yes, okay. And 2, he's done that his whole life. Well, I don't know about his whole life, but since meeting him, he used to love freaking me out with it. It's not my fault.
I am really not against tattoos. I am just against this bitch's tattoos. The fucking flash tattoos off the walls. Because there is no, oh, we like the actual style of tattoos, so we pick off the wall argument. Not for you people. You just did it because that's all you do. You just pick trends off the wall. You pick buzzwords off the wall. And that's what got you in this fucking situation. Oh man, all those Hassan Piker collabs coming down the pike. Was it worth it?
He's flexible. Some people can do it. Have you ever seen the Caretaker? WWE? Getting the Undertaker. I feel like I can't even make a joke like that because people are going to think I'm being serious. If I had a penis, you guys, I would be able to...
Okay, she's about to mention her imaginary penis, but... So this is like the one thing you want to make sure people got context on. You know who the Undertaker is. He was undefeated in WrestleMania until he wasn't. I'm not a fake, Anissa says. Everything else, though, that's out of context.
Say things and people would assume that it was a joke. If I had a penis and I leaned more ambiguously centrist, you guys would think I was so funny. Sam Hyde looks like a bridge troll. He looks worse than that. He looks like an eraser that, like, broke apart and then somebody tried to super glue back together. Not defending smoking is a terrible habit. Hey,
Man, it's so pathetic. There is fucking clip farming where you're saying shit so you'll get clipped and people check out your channel and you'll get a little bump in your numbers that day. You know, we all know the game. But then there's hate farming. Literal, I need people to start shit with me or we will get no money. Okay, Nick DiOrio isn't biting. Oh, I'll make a comment about him. Maybe give it the old college try. But Sam Hyde, maybe things are slow on Sam Hyde's podcast. Sam Hyde, you remember us? Sad.
I think smoking looks really cool. I think it is a terrible habit, but I do think it is, I think it looks cool. People still think Michelle Obama has a penis. I think people wish Michelle Obama had a penis so they could get fucking pegged by her. People's obsession with Michelle is so interesting. I also wish I had a penis sometimes. Listen, if I had a penis, everything. I think I would have a lot of fans.
Man, imagine if did Superman steal that man's phone? I watched that movie, but reminder, when I watched the Superman movie, I went into it after Hassan Piker shocked his dog and after Hassan claimed the movie was about him. So I watched it from the perspective of if Superman was Hassan, and it was quite the fucking hilarious movie, especially when he got mad at fucking Crypto the day after the dog shocking. And then from that Hassan movie.
If I had a penis, I'd have a lot of fans. Watch this. Okay, watch. Tomorrow people are going to be like, she's transitioning! This is the beginning! But it's just true. I feel like...
No one cares. Let's be honest. Is anybody getting excited for the coming out video from a female to male transition Anissa Jomha? No. No one would have had that on their calendar and no one would have cared. In fact, all of a sudden, all this anti-trans movement stuff would be moved through Congress, and we'd be like, what the hell? And even Republicans would be like, oh my god, that's a bridge too far. How the fuck did this happen? Like, all drag shows are just fucking illegal everywhere, and don't you dare buy your kids a pink toy. Now this is just getting absurd. And it's like, you can thank Anissa Jomha transitioning, changing all the laws in the way society sees things.
You get the humor pass if you have a penis. It's harder to get the humor pass if you don't have a penis. I have the same...
I literally watched fucking the Marvelous Miss Maisel show and that show on HBO Hacks that is all about women's comedians and how to craft a joke. I am so sick of this fucking cope. There are plenty of funny women. There are plenty of funny people. Gender does not matter. It is about the delivery and the charisma.
Thing with people not understanding I'm joking. It's a lack of inflection. Yeah, it's the dry delivery. It's the same with Ian as well. I mean, Ian's super dry. I think when people knew he was joking and gave him the benefit of the doubt, like, people really loved the super dry delivery. It is his humor. But now that people don't give him the benefit of the doubt, they just, like, take it as fact. I'm so over the moon lately. Life's been really good lately, like, really good. But the thing that's been the best is, I think Slop channels...
You think this woman has a dry pussy? You don't think this woman every day goes to bed and thinks, yes, my husband is less of a human, and I've absorbed this many years of happiness from his life, and I will get to look this way for another 4 hours. That's what it was all for. Anissa Jomha, the Lynch Queen.
Have stopped making random schizophrenic videos about us because I'm not getting, like, my viewer count's lower and everybody here seems sane. Or if you're at least from that world, you're, like, sane from that world. There is a Jama content embargo. I think, I don't know what it is. I don't know what did it. I think...
What do you mean you don't know what did it? Where are all these people? Like, is it a telephone game where you only get 4 words of what the hot gossip on the street? No one wants to talk about you because you thrive off of attention. Just like your best friend Donald J. Trump.
Part of it is, like, Nicholas Diorio, I think, backed off because I made it a little bit messy for him to say anything. I think he started getting...
Oh, are you asking what the point of what a Jomha's making in a video? The point is always cope. That's the answer.
Heat for being weird. It's really, really nice. Like, I'm at peace. People are starting to get it, though, that, like, we don't really want attention. We don't want to blow up. I want to have, like, a quiet little stream where I'm talking to, like, even if it's, like, 5 people, I just want to, like, hang out and talk, and, like, we're kind of semi-retired, and this is...
At least I admit I'm using you people for free therapy that I'm not gonna pay for. At least I admit it. you guys can't be part of fucking content cops and all this, and then when you fall off, be like, I always wanted a little stream, actually. Like, we don't want to get big, actually, but you already were. You can't say that. That's like fucking Michael Jordan bragging about his baseball career, is what that would be. After he was like, instead of the second three-peat, he like fucking 0 to 21 every fucking game.
It. Honestly, Kino Casino deleted the drama segment folder and said leave them alone for the rest of April. I mean, that's, hey, I'll take it. I heard, or I saw that they're, so on I have two accounts. I have two Twitter accounts. One is my peaceful Twitter account, and the other one is like my, like, feed the trolls for fun. Don't say it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Is this what we learned to do in therapy? It's okay to be trashy and say trashy things and, you know, harmful, hurtful, negative things, as long as you create another Twitter account to do it on. Is this what all these years of fucking therapy that they brag about has gotten them? I really want to... We gotta see if there's any quartering news later. I've been gone for 4 days. I haven't checked Eat, but my god, please say we have the answer. Ugh. This woman.
No, I'm saying this is what I'm not saying that. I'm saying this. The quartering stuff, am I not allowed to say? Because on my troll account, the one where I feed the trolls. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hot
I love
scalding
hearing.
cup
I love
of
hearing them
coffee.
try to hype each other up.
Anise is not going to stalk your accounts. That's a guarantee.
In the background, I am
You
quiet,
go.
stoic.
You go.
iDubbbz is being stoic
This
here.
is what we've been
Therefore,
waiting
he's
for.
in hell.
I only know the quartering. I think Ian could come in at the end and make a huge dunk on the quartering with a content cop, and it would be really good. But it's too messy. People are very hot about it. I am gonna be honest with you, Felted Imp. I know very little, other than I know that
Fucking Felted Imp tried to get into your... Speaking of hacks, okay, the latest episode I watched, I'm still in season 1. Her assistant admits that he got the job because he was a huge fan of hers and then went to his show, and instead of being like, yes, you're wonderful, he was like giving criticism and producer points, and she was like, you're hired. That's what Felted Imp's trying to do, and it's, these people aren't gonna pay you, Felted Imp. Get out of there.
the quartering's trying to strike videos. That's all I know. And he's very angry. I just saw him being very angry on the timeline. I was like, whoa. But I was at the gym. I shouldn't go on my troll Twitter at the gym. I'm on a DSP detox. I feel better. What's the mystique of DSP? Like, what brings you in to that? Because I look at him and I'm like, that's...
Honestly, DSP, I believe, is where you go to when you want to see chatters abused. Chatter bum fights is what it's like, because you got DSP the panhandler, who he already doesn't play video games very well, but he believes every minute he plays video games you should be paying your money for. And then when the chat doesn't give him money, he will hold that stream hostage. He's one of those. And then it'll be a war with the chatters until they give him money, and then they'll be his best friends, and then the cycle continues. I don't even have to be a DSP, A-log, or fucking check on that Kiwi Farms thread to know what happens there. You just look at his face.
I'm gonna be honest, no, God, not DSP. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn. I just want to know what the appeal is. Because he's just a character. He's so transparent and manipulative. Learning the lore makes you one of us. Be careful crossing that line. Listen, I've been on the internet for a long time. I'm Unk. Like, I knew.
Well, y'all remember that hot new word people are using instead of boomer now? Unk. It's over. Say goodbye. Just like Cavicular's whole fucking buzzword vocabulary, iDubbbz ruined that. Unk is now ruined. Everything these two people do, once it crosses their lips, it's old. Remember when memes were old and phrases were old the second they were launched? Let's bring that back, but only in the case of the Joe Maz.
Ooh, DSP from, like, getting mad at Batman games. He'd beg for money because of his taxes. I'm sorry. That's crazy. God dang. So it all started 17 years ago when he got laid off from What? Wait. Okay. Like a pilot or like a mechanic? That's mostly silly. Now he gets mad at Mario movie. Mario movie? Why? Because it had no story. No, a nepo baby. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. I feel bad for nepo babies. Man, I would get mad at Mario movie if that was me. Yeah, we can't be getting mad at the Mario movies, you guys. It's for kids. Let the kids have something. God damn it. I was watching a top 10 list of failed streams, and the one where he was caught gooning with his camera on.
This user who's acting like she's never heard that DSP got caught masturbating when he ended stream. What is this kayfabe? What is this thing that they're doing where they're pretending that, like, they don't watch these videos, like they don't watch their Kiwi farm thread and see everything that leaks about them or what's information has been spent? Why are we pretending that they don't know what a lolcow is? Why are people getting away with alternate universe thinking?
Why? That's your streaming computer. I don't understand how that happens. Do you not have, like, a phone or something? He doesn't know about May 1st. Why would I know about May 1st? Why would I know that? Why would I? May 1st? You think he did it on purpose? Start up the stream. Time to be my niece. There's people, wasn't it Nick Fuentes? Didn't Nick Fuentes get caught for something like that and then claimed it was like a psyop? Didn't that happen? Am I making that up? I don't, maybe I'm making that up. No, I think that happened. Let me look up a video on it. The Mossad made Nick Fuentes goon. Nick Fuentes goon stream. Look at what else is in my sidebar, you guys. I've never clicked on this in my life. Why did they do her like that? Why did they do her like that? That's not a flattering photo.
Who is she talking about? Anna Kasparian or these people? What? Are you the fucking YouTube thumbnail police content cop, ma'am?
What? She looks like Chris Farley. That's how she looks, Queen. She like.
Oh my god, okay, so we got Sam Hyde shout out, Nick DiOrio shout out. Let me attack another member of the H3 podcast of their staff. Let me call her ugly, because that's what cool, empathetic leftists do. We go around bullying other people for their appearances. This, you guys, watch out. This must be a neo-Nazi for sure. On the H3 podcast, God. Like, Anissa Jomha's never met this person. This person's kind of a new hire on their podcast. But she needs to dig and say, look at that ugly bitch over there on the sidebar. Haha, and I'm not talking about Anna Kasparian, lol.
This is, I can't. That's so insane. Oh my god, you guys! She could be Miss Puff in a SpongeBob live action. That would go so hard. Look at all, wow. It's, how horrible is that, right? It's like, all my stuff's normal. It's like, you know, Wicked Reptiles, some Moist Critical, Herp Time, Tanks Are Not for Nothing, The Guardian, you know, all normal. Some Epicurious, and then just egg. Damn, 3.5K watching. I didn't realize the fall off was that hard for H3. Good for them. Well, it's, to be fair, it's a bacon and egg, which is like Harley, Epic Mealtime, who, I'm not saying this as an insult, okay, because I'm sitting here with like 70 viewers or whatever, but his stream
how the hell do you know? So you know the whole vibe of, oh, it's bacon and egg, epic mealtime. Harley Morgenstein works for the H3. Oh, this is just the offbeat. Oh, and here it is on my sidebar, but I don't watch it or know anything Ethan Klein is doing. And by the way, everyone he hires is ugly. I hope he says something about me. Because Ethan Klein's part of the embargo too. But he already said before he wasn't going, well, it's very conflicting. He said, one, I am not going to talk about them anymore because they are lowly scum that don't deserve the attention. But then I believe he also said he will continue to go after them until I don't know, they are destroyed by facts and logic and leaving the internet and putting the fries in the fryer.
Streams were pulling like 130 people on average. I know Nicholas Diorion recommended. I'm going to be so honest with you. I have never, ever, ever, ever clicked on or watched a Nicholas Diorio video. I've only seen clips on Twitter. Because, listen, maybe you love his melodic, boyish voice. I don't. So, I've never searched it. I've never looked for it. But, she wanted to box and used to be sweet. Man, I can't comment on any of that. More so out of respect for my husband than for them. Yeah, I'm sorry. Which, Amy, you should be very thankful for, okay? Fucker.
You know, the Stoic Chronicles.
So there's this YouTube channel called The Stoic Chronicles.
Okay.
So, that was the war update, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Anissa Jomha trying desperately because her husband on his streams, once again, he isn't delivering. He isn't getting anybody but Stoic Chronicles. It's got like 1.k subscribers fucking out here talking shit. Everyone else is embargoed, so she's out here now gotten to fish the pole. Phew, casting it out there. Sam Hyde, H3, will anybody talk about me? Please. Sad. They go to therapy. They know what they're doing, Scott. Duh. They need to make alternate Twitter accounts that are for feeding the trolls, so everything they say there you can't make fun of, because if you make fun of it, that must mean you're a troll that's getting fed spaghetti. That's how that works. But then her positive Twitter, that's the real her, where everything's fine and great and you should go to therapy. Dude, Anissa Jomha, I think, would get bullied in my high school. Like, I don't know. I feel like the bullies and the evil mean girls of my time, they don't just give the game away. They pull you in and then fuck you over later. Like, Anissa's streams is her casually trying to get viewers, right? She's not a cool person. She sucks, you see. Alright. You all ready for the EWU time? I was off for like 4 days, basking in the Michigan greatness. And whilst that happened, there were some more EWU videos posted. Let's see what the crime is today. I don't know what is gonna happen. So trigger warning, there could be murder, there could be an alcoholic running amok, or someone could have an edgy screen name today.
Are you familiar with the username Incel Revolution soon?
Yeah.
Hear that? Edgy screen name today. I knew this video would be a fucking banger. Whoa, losing my speech already. I feel like I know that person, but that person looks like so many people. Hello, man of music tributes. What music would you tribute to incel_revolution soon _? That's a pretty banger username. I can't believe he got it.
Have you talked about how all women need to be masculine?
No. What?
Total Jewish bring it forth now. Kill them.
Okay, so he's just a typical 4chan Kiwi Farms user. There's no crime here.
All lefties.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter.
A white male. Oh, a white male. He's so scary.
You
is wrong
You
with you
come
people?
up with one
They're
that's
FBI. They
Nobody
can
could have
see
reported
anything.
me. Yeah, because they're terrorists
Watch
that have
your
access
mouth.
and
What the-
spy on people with the Patriot Act.
Okay.
You need to watch yourself.
I don't care.
Oh, internet bad boy getting in trouble for his words today. I mean, we all say free speech. Everybody should be anonymous and be able to do whatever they want on the internet. But isn't it fun watching people get in trouble for it? It's like, ooh, the people, the adults of real life gonna get you.
You can say all of this. This is free speech.
When an Instagram user calling himself Incel Revolution Soon shares a series of posts that draw the attention of the FBI, they trace the account to a home in Edgewater, Florida. There, a special agent clashes with the poster, who believes he's done nothing wrong.
But in all reality, Ewu's even done a video on Randy. Was it Randy Stare or the other one? I don't know if it was the ghost, the Danny Phantom killer. But one of them did make a whole bunch of incel vlogs about how, oh, women are evil, they won't talk to me, and life is horrible and doesn't give me everything I want, so I'm going to shoot a lot of people. And then, like, he did it. So, like, it's gotta be just hard with these types of people, because you can never tell who's joking, who's into the dark humor. You know, that dry, dark fucking humor, because they're coping with something. Versus, they're actually gonna do it.
Putting on the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays?
Yeah, if you're inciting mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that any person charged with a crime is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On October 18, 2025, the FBI received a tip about an Instagram user posting what they describe as RM.
Y'all thought Instagram was safe because those Nazis from Twitter ain't there. But little did you know, this Chad was roaming about. Him and Ethan Klein, all the hot bachelors on that Instagram.
VE, or racially, ethnically motivated and violent extremist ideologies. Their investigation identified the user as 19-year-old Luke Nevcherlane. 6 days after receiving the tip, a special agent with the FBI arrives on his front porch, accompanied by officers with the Edgewater Police Department.
How you doing, dear?
Hi. How you doing?
So, agent will explain everything to you.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering if this was a detective or the mother. I wonder who mother reacts. Let's go.
Special Agent Richard Bobby with the FBI. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Yeah, what is this about? Is this Lucas? Yes. Okay, so I'm glad that you're here as well. So is he saying something online? Is that, oh.
Really? You're looking at what I'm saying online?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, are you kidding me? What do you think? What is he saying? Why don't you tell us? What have you been saying?
Nothing. Instagram account, I get banned on there.
What's your Instagram handle?
Why would I need to tell you that?
Brother.
We could ask you a question.
I'm not going to answer that question.
If the FBI is at your house asking you a question, it's for a reason.
Board-certified criminal defense lawyer Bruce Rivers reviewed this case and shared his perspective. Please note that all legal opinions expressed are solely Bruce's and not reflective of Ewu.
He doesn't.
I mean, legal reasons, but it's kind of weird that you got to put that in there, Ewu, because, like, how much interpretation is the law really up to? You can, like, define what counts as a person or a violent act. Those are things up for discussion, but I mean, it's the law. It's just me bantering to myself. Ignore me.
Not have to say anything to these officers. He could say, I refuse to answer any and all questions. Now, they don't have to Mirandize him here because he's not in custody.
Sure, it's for a reason, but, I mean, what the is this?
Luke, come on. What
am I saying online? I've done nothing incriminating.
I don't know, but don't be disrespectful.
I've not been a criminal.
What did he say something? We'll talk about that.
Act like I'm a terrorist.
Okay, though, the fact that fucking the mother seems like grandmother and either brother or stepdad over here, I'm assuming all came out like, what the fuck did you do? Like, the family instantly against him. He's a heathen. Heathen child.
But why would you say that?
Why are you here then?
Well, we don't talk to only terrorists. We talk to a lot of people.
Oh my goodness.
So why would you say
He has never been in trouble for doing anything, but what are you writing, Luke? What are you saying?
Not saying anything.
So I'm concerned that you said terrorist because that's a big word, and that why would you think we were here to talk to you about being a terrorist?
He said I'm not a terrorist.
Right, but that's a big word that most people don't just throw out there.
Luke doesn't answer the question, but the agent will soon explain her concerns.
So first and foremost, for safety, are there any guns in the home?
Yes.
There's one.
Okay, what type of gun is it?
Glock 43, shotgun, AK.
Okay.
My dad also.
Yeah.
Wow, being too honest here, that's more than one. She's very disappointed in everybody here.
Has guns.
Are any registered to Lucas?
No.
Okay. Do you have them locked up in a safe?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have access to those? Okay.
Well, I know Luke doesn't have guns, and you could look at it, you can see what they have. I have no problem with any of it.
Do you know of any time that he's been able to access the guns without?
No, he doesn't even shoot.
Do you ever remember touching a tan and black AK in the home?
Of course.
God. That look says it all. Says, I've tried my best to work and put a roof over your head, give you a better life than I had. Oh, and what do you do with it? You can't do things on the internet to bring the law to my house and lie. Oh, and he's got the crossed arms. He knows what's a-coming.
Okay.
Oh, okay, he probably picked up something of.
Okay. So I'm going to show you a picture.
Pose with it. It's just
Okay, well, now we know. Now we need to know what you did.
Really?
Luke,
This is serious, honey.
they take it serious. You can't just
What?
act like.
I can't pose with a gun.
Do you know who that is in the photo?
It's me.
Okay. Is that the gun you were talking about?
Yeah, he's.
Okay, but I know a lot of men who do this when they get a gun and decide they look hot enough for a shirtless pic. Not all of them, but a good percentage. This is just something they do, is what I'd argue in a court of law.
Yeah, you can't do that, Luke.
Really?
Especially if you're saying threatening stuff.
I didn't say anything threatening. It was a picture.
Then why is the FBI not?
It was supposed to be funny. Because they're alphabet agencies, you know, our government.
Stop, watch your mouth.
They're terrorists.
Well, I hate to tell you something, Mike, but you know all those people saying Nazi words online and all the white supremacist stuff and like the real evil things? They're all this kid. That's why I never get no bothered by it. I just assume it's fucking 16-year-olds. Or fucking the Dale Gribbles of the world who ain't leaving their house anyway.
They are.
They're trying to protect us.
No, they're not. They don't protect us.
Watch your mouth.
When was the last time you've seen the FBI in Edgewater?
So the concerns that I have are these are
stuff you're posting online. That's how they have it.
The FBI was contacted because people were very concerned about some of the posts that you were sharing.
You know what Homeland Security is?
Terrorist organization?
No. Man.
Oh, I miss being a teenager if I could roll back the clock.
You need to call his father.
He's very immature about this stuff.
Yeah.
Are you his biological mom?
Yes.
I'm sure about
Yes.
these things. I'm an American citizen, and you come to my home for a post.
What?
That means
It's not the
nothing.
picture.
It's not
Yeah,
right
because
at all.
the
something
posts that
you
you're making
said.
online, the posts that you're making online are federal felonies
Ow.
because that's the statute.
If you're
It's a federal
saying
felony.
what you're saying, they
That
take
means
it
What
serious.
did I say in that photo? It's just a photo. I mean, free speech. What the?
When you cock off online, it can have implications. I have a case right now where all my clients said,
He makes me laugh because it's like we're just missing the hair flipping. God, Mom, all I did was post online about how we need to do a holy war. Ugh. Gosh, my favorite content creators, Nick Fuentes and Hassan Piker, said that they're all terrorists if they try to throw you in jail. But God, just never listen. Maybe if the FBI comes, you'll finally pay attention to me.
I'm not leaving X town until so-and-so is in a coma. I filed a motion to dismiss that because it's just, but you have a First Amendment right of free speech, but not any speech. You can't yell fire at a car at a theater. You know, just like you can't bring your own food. I mean, I tried that once. I tried to bring my own food to a movie theater, and I got kicked out readily because the barbecue smoke was just too much for the...
That is... Are you making a joke? That's not free speech. That's stealing from the venue. They charge you. It's not fair that we pay $20 for popcorn, but y'all gotta understand, they don't actually make that much money off the movies, because the evil 1% movie companies... Well, some of them own fucking movie theaters, actually. Why do I feel bad for them? Fuck them. If AMC shouldn't charge $20 for popcorn, is what I'm telling this lawyer.
For the theater owner.
They act like I'm a planet attack or
not
something.
threatening.
You treat me like I'm a criminal.
I don't know what you said,
I've done
though.
nothing incriminating.
They have to take it serious.
Okay, I'd like to point out that you're not being treated like a criminal because you're not in handcuffs, you're not being detained.
All right, then.
Okay, so let's point that out there. Let's be very clear about that.
Before the agent asks her next question, she tells Luke that lying to a federal agent during an investigation can result in a felony charge.
That is true. If you lie to a federal agent, you know, I've got a case right now where my client is accused of that, and it's a federal felony.
Are you...
Well, I would hope the white man, because this is quite the Native American family. It is in the grandmother's face for sure. And that last name, though.
familiar with the username Incel Revolution soon?
Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
It's just a handle I had on Instagram.
So it's your handle on Instagram?
It was. It's gone now.
What
It's
happened to
banned.
it?
It just got banned. It gets banned all the time.
Have you ever said anything like, everyone, that's my instincts, that's what my instincts tell me?
I mean, I've said it before. It's just jokes.
Okay. Have you talked about how all women need to be masked?
No. What?
Luke, watch what you're saying.
What about the exact
Zip
phrase?
it.
Women
No,
need-
I don't need it.
I know
women
what.
need to be.
I watch all the true crime shows. I know exactly
I
what
don't need to hear
But
that.
your Instagram handle was Incel Revolution.
She watches all them true crime shows, so she'll tell you that her kid's guilty right in front of the interrogating law officers. Please give more evidence on how your grandson sucks. But the truth is, she's probably saying to her daughter, see, you fucking let him play those video games and be on the internet and don't make him get a fucking job, and this is the way he acts. I don't need to hear it today. I'm already dealing with this fucker.
Correct.
It's just a joke.
Okay. So did you say it or was it a joke?
I have no recollection of saying that phrase now.
Okay. Do you ever remember hearing all foids?
I mean, yeah, I probably said it before.
Can you explain what a foid is?
It's just female humanoid. That's what it means. It's just a mean term.
Okay.
It's all just posting. It's all posting.
Yeah, you might be thinking in your head that it's a joke, but it's not a joke. To put stuff like that.
What about the phrase, I'm going to commit mass murder before I...
I've never said that. Not that I know of.
I hope you didn't say that, Luke.
What?
What she just said. Have you said stuff
Show
like
me the
that?
proof. Show me I've said these things.
Have you said that you wanted to...
Sure, I've said it before.
Okay.
Joking around, just...
Everyone said they had everything. Everyone's had thoughts of that before.
The special agent explains her concerns that
Fucking idiot. If not hooking up with women is his problem, all you had to do, sir, was be goth. If Ezra Miller can make it work and be uncancelable for all fucking time, no matter what horrors he does, sir, you could have made it work. Skill issue is what the fucking comes down to with these incels, and somehow that's everyone else's fucking problem. Weird how that keeps happening.
Luke may still be harboring these ideations, but he assures everyone that he's not.
Before I went on my little break, I did watch some of the David case after he was arrested and it was going over the body in the trunk, and I was saying, if this happened in the Midwest, a girl that young and that pretty, fucking motherfuckers would be going looking for her and not ignoring a decomposing body smell in a fucking trunk. But I guess in LA, we're all just too self-absorbed to give a fuck. Gee, I wonder, could the owner of the Tesla be responsible? Suspicious. But I hear that there's some new things, so I'll have to check up on it, actually.
I know, well, his friends or whoever he talks to online, they all kind of joke with stupid lingo like that. But he's never...
Yeah. Listen, there are First Amendment protected rights. Absolutely. We care about those, but we also care about written threats, and that's where things are not protected. Those are not protected rights.
Yeah.
So making written threats online is a federal felony. So what about something like total Jew now bring it forth? It will happen soon, brother. It's all.
Did anyone even write things like this on Kiwi Farms, though? This is some fucking 4chan poll shit. It could just be shit posting, though. But like I said, you gotta take it seriously, because there have been motherfuckers like this before who've written the same shit, made the same cringe videos, and then they did do it.
Falling into place. Oh, Luke, do you ever remember saying anything like that?
I said it, I know.
This particular conversation took place between Luke and another Instagram user by the name Sea Salty Man, who sent Luke what police describe as an anti-Jewish video. They traced the account to Luke's 19-year-old close friend.
Oh god, I hope it wasn't the cartoon of Gila, shooting Gazans.
Who they later questioned about the messages.
I have a very certain opinion on Jewish people. Now, it's not
allowed to have.
Which it's not all Jewish people. It's just people that so happen to be Jewish that do evil things.
After Sea Salty Man sent the video, Luke replied, "I don't hate them enough. I need more hate, more hatred. Total Jewish now. Bring it forth." Sea Salty Man responded,
I would just assume that you're a fucking cringe fed, honestly. It doesn't matter if we're talking racism, snuff films, any kind of evil. This person's doing Fed talk, are they not? It's doing fucking talk to me and tell me all about your secret underground operation.
"I'm done with this. Let's start the revolution." To which Luke replied, "It will happen soon, brother."
It's just dumb. Okay, so there are stuff that is dark, things that are very serious. I can't speak for him in that.
See, y'all things are so fucked because I just view the Hassan fan base as a completely different fucking entity from the 4chan poll, Nick Fuentes fans, fucking anti-Semites on Kiwi Farms, all those people. But I can see why things are starting to blend together.
That's just not something I keep up with.
Sure.
In any sense. That's just... I really don't even know what to put that... I just don't think about it often.
When you say you don't think about it often, what do you mean by that? You don't think about his statements often, or you don't think about...
the political ideologies. It's just not something I'm so fantasized in.
You're a little bit nervous, you're shaking and things like that?
This is the first time I've ever had an interaction with the police, justice on my own.
And keep in mind, everything you say can and will be used in a court of law.
Let me just be straight up honest with you. Take a deep breath, relax. At the end of this, we're not putting you in handcuffs.
Oh, I
we're
know.
Not taking I just want you to be relaxed and know that this is literally just a conversation all of us are having, and when we're done.
I mean, after some of these ewoos, I wouldn't be surprised. Now remember that they said this, because these officers are gonna regret it when they find 7 totes of 18 dismembered children in the backyard.
Done. You go back inside, and we get back in our cars and leave.
I know. I just
want to put you at ease, and I'm not sure if you were nervous or anything like that.
No, I am, but it's just the very first time I've ever had to interact with an FBI agent.
In contrast, Luke's own conversation with the agent grew increasingly tense as she shared more.
Would be funny if he is just fucking incel pilled as well, but it's this is the first time I'm talking to a cop without my adult parent here. I'm sorry, I'm just nervous. These fucking extremists online, I tell you what.
More of Luke's statements with his family.
This is absurd to me.
Luke, what about I'm gonna get a gun to. That's what I'll do after a public area.
No, real talk, if nothing happens to him, though, the adults here in the house that know he's a fool should lock those guns up and be responsible gun owners, because I wouldn't... He does look like Ezra Miller, and we need to talk about Kevin.
Who knows if I said it?
Oh my gosh, watch your mouth, Luke. Do you know who Elliot Rodger is?
Yes, of course I know who he is.
Yeah, Elliot Rodger, exactly. That is exactly who did the same things, and it'd be like, oh, cringe, freedom of speech shit posting, but then it happened.
What is he known for? Elliot Rodger.
He was a guy that couldn't find love, and then he went and shot up a place.
In May of 2014,
Elliot Rodger, question mark? Ma'am, you said you watch all the true crime. Fake fan! Fake fan! Cops, let him go. She needs to be under arrest instead.
Elliot Rodger murdered 6 people and injured 14 others. Before the attack, he uploaded a video to YouTube in which he said he wanted to punish women for rejecting him and expressed resentment toward men.
What is it that these men are doing? Because I don't, like... And then you got Cavicular with his looks maxing. He's like the new level of incel where they make themselves attractive and then get women. I don't know what is going on there. I guess it's just the new version of the pickup artist shit. But like, I don't think this guy or the dude in the body cam of interest here are unattractive. So it must just be their personality and how they talk and how they are. Skill issue.
He's cited as an influence on several perpetrators of subsequent mass attacks.
Incel,
You mentioned incel in your username. What is
it was a joke. Involuntary celibate.
Okay. So that's what Elliot Rodger was. Is that correct to say?
I suppose.
Sea Salty Man was also later asked about this particular subject, where the agent went into further detail.
What do you know about incels?
I just know it's a kind of people. I don't know. I honestly couldn't even give you like a detail for what it is. I don't know what it is, honestly. I just know it's a term that gets used online. People like Nick Fuentes, if you know who that is, get called like incels and stuff. It's just something like, sorry, it's like involuntary celibate.
I just think that's just a weird term. Involuntarily celibate. Can you think of a worse fate?
The concern is that a lot of your statements that you're making are very similar to what Elliot Rodger believed and did.
Really?
Yes. Luke.
You know he knows that.
It's not.
What?
Why would you even
You know exactly what she's talking about.
I don't
It's
even
a
know who it
meme. The's multiple people on Instagram, thousands of.
Yeah, you know exactly what they're talking about, they say, despite not knowing the Elliot Rodger thing, because they just know, motherfucker guilty. Please take him to jail tonight so he can learn lesson, because nothing was enough.
People that call themselves incel revolution soon. I'm a true cell. Everyone says that.
But some of the stuff you're saying is not.
Who cares? They say it too. Do they show up? Do you show up at their houses and interrogate them?
I'm concerned about you.
And anybody.
Today
I don't
I'm
care if
concerned
you're
about
talking about me. I mean, I want to know if you do this to other people. You go to other people's houses and harass them like this.
If there are
These are obvious
concerns,
jokes.
if there
Who reported me? Like,
what
who
makes
reported
it?
me?
What
This
makes
is
it on the?
obvious.
Yeah, but you put it on the
They're
internet.
FBI.
Nobody
They can
could have
see
reported
anything.
me.
Luke, when you put it out
Who
there,
would have reported me? My
it's
own
seen.
friends? They're the only ones that seen these things.
Well, people, whoever.
How would they even know who
if
I
it's out
were?
on the internet, anybody can see it.
No. I mean, it shows you on
It's not a
Instagram
joke.
who views your post.
They have
Like you said, Mike, horrible op spec. The FBI got him.
access to everything.
Yeah, because they're f***ing terrorists
Watch
that have
your
access
mouth.
and
What
spy
the-
on people with the Patriot Act.
Okay.
You need to watch yourself.
I don't care. I
what
can
do you-
say all of this. This is free speech.
While it isn't clear who reported Luke, many of his posts were publicly viewable.
I mean, you come to my house and try to intimidate me and try to silence me. Is that what you're doing?
No, we're
Yeah,
here to ask
that
you
is what you're
questions.
doing. If you're asking me questions and I don't need the answer.
Maybe the reason the Zoomers act like they can just make the law go away if they yell enough things. Like, we got all these sovereign citizens and whatnot. I don't know, I had a banger point, but now I'm too high to remember. It's one of those streams.
Why are you here?
You absolutely
Can
don't
you
need to
leave?
answer questions. Luke,
Can you leave and never come back?
watch your mouth.
Is that
You know-
possible for you two or all four
Luke,
of you to do?
stop. That's no
Is that
respect.
possible?
Oh no, is it because everyone grows up on the internet now? And it's like, if someone harasses and is weird and talks to the children and is up in someone's business, you've learned from Hassan's Orbit, you can say those are parasocial psychosexual, obsessed weirdos. And you should be able to hit the block button. What he's saying is, I don't like you people, I'm hitting the block button, 'cause you can't take a joke. Excuse me, I hit the block button, you're ban evading, that makes you. Ooh, that makes you harassers. Maybe that's the logic in their brain, and that's why they can never handle just being arrested.
No respect, because what you're writing stuff that's not funny and it's not a joke. So stop. Don't put your hand up.
What's funny and what's not funny? Who's to say?
Yeah, well, I say it. It's killing people. None of that's funny.
Am I under arrest? Am I going to be detained? Are you going to charge me for these things?
Stop.
Does any of this matter? Do I need a lawyer?
You call your dad and get him here.
Luke's brother heads inside to call their dad, who will soon arrive and get caught up to speed. With Sea Salty Man, the FBI agent continued sharing what they found in their private messages.
Again, we're not here to tell you to have your own opinions about certain groups or anything like that, but do you recall talking about more than 110, or in a conversation, more than 110 million non-white foreign individuals in our country? America is truly a hole. Does that ring a bell?
I know how he is. He's kind of racist. I'm not even going to...
Oh, so I see Josh Moon is returned to Florida. Is that what's happening? Is this him?
So that sounds like something that could have been said. Now that line specifically doesn't really ring a bell, but it kind of...
What about something that you may have said, I'm done with let's start the revolution?
Okay, I saw that in the file. So I remember when that happened, that was with the whole Charlie Kirk thing, and that was on September 10th. And Lucas was the first person I was like texting and stuff, and we just got into one of those like arguments, not arguments, like
debates.
Not debate. We were like on the same side, but we were just like
fired up,
flaming, like just pretty much dumping. That's what that was.
Okay. What about like follow up with that though? Him saying it will not.
This is alternative world Ian Jomha, where an Anissa didn't find him and he is just fine with himself and doesn't sound like a little bitch when he tries to justify things.
It will happen soon, brother. It's all falling into place. And then your response was, I'm not waiting. And then a discussion from you further was, this tyranny has infected the human race since the dawn of the Jews. Then he responded, you have to, blowing a fuse and committing an act of terror early benefits no one. It's when Breivik was retarded.
Anders Behring Breivik is a Norwegian terrorist who carried out attacks in Norway on July 22, 2011. He first detonated a car bomb, killing 8 people, then carried out a mass shooting at a youth camp, killing 69 more.
Well, this guy seems like a real loser.
And then what about he continuing on talking about Breivik? He bombed leftists in Norway, and what came from it? Really nothing at all. He went to jail. He lit his fuse of hate early. We must all light our fuses together, not individually, and create such an enormous explosion, not a small insignificant one, that completely obliterates.
That's the face of a man that realizes, shit, I talk too much online. There are some people, I'm kind of one of them too, that is like, this is 2 different worlds. Yeah, I might say some shit, but I'm not really gonna do the shit. The problem is, though, when you're an accessory to feeding somebody who is that unhinged that would go out and do things.
It's the system, so we can rebuild it anew. And your response was...
That was something he said, okay.
That's one way to think about it, but that's to invoke one singular explosion. It needs to be a chain reaction. The hate for true evil needs to spread. And that was your response. Total Jewish bring it forth now. Log the lefties.
Are those the last few things you said were like conversations that he had with me?
Correct.
Okay.
Some of your responses.
Yeah, you had some responses in there as well.
Okay. Could you read those to me?
Your response to you need to blow it all up and win. Then you followed up, your response was, it's bigger and more grand than just to the section of one race. It is a fight that will require every last soul on this planet until its dying breath. And then further on he said, them all lefties.
I don't know how much you guys would believe me, but on my end, that's just emotional banter. Because that was around the time of the Charlie Kirk thing. That should be on September 10th or 11th, right? That's all that was. And since then, obviously, like, I've calmed down, and most of the world has. But at that day in specific, it was just a day where no one knew really what was going on or like the full severity of things. I didn't know that he was a a Republican at the time. So that's bad on my end because I'm just saying I don't know about. That's how I see it. I'm just talking out of my.
So you probably thought it was one of those minorities or something that you have some sort of particular viewpoint against.
Someone that has committed something like that within the past few years. Like maybe not like a black person or like a person of color, but maybe like someone that identifies in the LGBTQ space, because that happens before too, like the transgenders that have like shut up school in Nashville, or the dude that tried to assassinate Trump was on that end, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know at the same time. So,
According to police records, an Edgewater detective.
Hello, best friend Fuyin, what's up? Are they saying they hate all minorities? We'll never know. It's a mystery who he's mad at.
Detective also learned of a group chat Luke was involved in, which discussed the topic of school and workplace shootings.
What was the name of the group chat?
Serial flexers.
Serial flexers?
The federal agent attempted to question Luke further.
Did you ever say blowing it all up with incel rage all?
What? How do you expect me to recall in my mind everything?
Whoa, excuse me, plagiarism? You stole that from Chris Chan and the Hedgehog Boys' album. He was just a virgin with rage. You can't just insert your own brand in there.
Thing I've ever said.
Watch him.
Oh, you got pictures of it? I guess that's me. Is it me? My hands covering my face.
Yeah. Well, you don't think it's a big deal what you're saying, but
it's a joke. You should. I'm a teenage boy.
Yeah, but it's not a joke with what you're saying.
You're actually an adult.
Yeah.
He does seem like he belongs in Whitest Kid You Know, though. Like, this seems like a Trevor Moore skit. Like, God, Mom, government won't let me have any rights anymore. All I did was say I wanted to kill a whole civilization. God, the President of the United States can do it, but not me. Hair flip. But basically, Incel Revolution over here, that's his username on Instagram, was posing pictures of him flexing with guns like American boys do over here. And then the FBI came to ask some questions. And the family knows he sucks and he did wrong, and he's being an edgy teenage boy right now, being like, it's no big deal, God. Terrorist.
Not adult. Ooh,
Not Luke.
The federal government bears that charge.
Everything you put on the internet is for anyone to see, and they have to take it serious because they don't need people going out shooting people and killing people.
There are immigrants coming here raping people that are illegal aliens. They're doing this because I have a European descent. That's why they're doing it.
What the heck? Luke,
that's exactly why they're doing it. A white male. Oh, a white male. He's so scary.
It's, yes, you be afraid of the white man, said this. He'd be laughing and chuckling out there. This family has got some native descent in it as well. You should have played that card. Not to be judging by skin tones and looks. I have the blood too, I feel it, so they are kin.
What the is wrong with
you could have played the race card and you didn't.
You come out with, watch your mouth.
Like, how do you live with yourself?
Stop.
So I'm actually a European descent.
Stop. It has nothing to do with your skin color. It's what you're saying.
It is.
It's what you're saying. Now stop.
Luke has already been told that he's not being detained or placed under arrest, leaving one of the officers wondering where this may be heading.
If anybody else
what's going to be the end result here? It's going to be 10, 15, 10, 12 or what?
Roxy.
No, this is it, huh?
Legal name is Nina?
Yeah.
Just doing a message.
So, with your consent,
She's going to
because
end
this
up
is your
doing a
home, I
message.
could,
Like, not today. Not today.
Sure enough, the federal agent has a larger plan in motion, one she will not be revealing today. In the meantime, the situation grows more tense when Luke's dad arrives at the scene.
Sure.
Man, it's already bad enough in a wait till your father gets home situation, but clearly what's going on here is this is divorced. Well, he's old enough he doesn't have to live here under his mother's rule, quite frankly, but his dad's coming over to deal with this from across town. In trouble now.
Joe.
The house.
No.
Let's catch him up on everything first.
So you know I asked my
It's some of the stuff that Luke's been putting online. Nobody even about it
memes
till
on
now.
Instagram. I post things and they take it seriously and they come here and try to threaten us and search the home and think I'm a terrorist or something.
Because some of the stuff he said.
Yeah, free speech. I mean, what the They've acted
Quit
like I'm committing a
swearing.
crime.
Quit swearing.
No, this is absurd. I'm angry.
Yeah, this is why we're being edgy online. He's from a household where he's not allowed to have freedom of speech. He can't swear. It upsets his parents.
Oh, too bad. You can't do crap like this.
So there's First
What
Amendment
the-
rights, of course, but when it becomes a written threat, it becomes a big concern.
It's just a joke, and they
This was posted on.
It don't matter, Luke. That's serious. You can't do that.
Because you're not taking it serious. It's not a
So what
joke
do
to
you want
everybody else.
It's not serious at all. It's laughable. It's stupid.
No, it's not. Stop.
With Luke's dad now informed of why they're here, the agent revisits her earlier concern about guns in the home.
I can take all my weapons and put them in a gun safe.
That would be great.
Thank you. You said that's all that needs to be done. So I guess this is the brother. Does he live there? Is this a happily married couple where the son is still acting like this because he can't cuss in the house? Leave. You're above 18. The FBI is investigating you afterwards.
At my shop.
That would be.
I thought they were in your safe in the room.
No,
And this is to control, but this is strictly because of the safety concerns that we're having. As an example, some of the threats were women need to be in masks.
Oh my gosh! What the?
I'm gonna get a gun. That's what I'll do after I a public area.
But what was the joke? That's what I'd be asking. I would look at him as the FBI agent and say, but I didn't laugh. You say it's a joke. No one here laughed. Your parents were immediately mad at you. So either A, you're starting an incel revolution, or B, you're not funny. Please delete your account online. You have nothing to add. Get off. Irrelevant.
Are you kidding me, Luke?
Everyone, that's my instincts. That's what my instincts tell me.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
that's
the
why I'm here
guns
for the concerns.
and put them in my gun safe.
What questions do you have for me?
None really. It's all a shock to me. I didn't know any of the pictures. I didn't know any of this stuff. Because they all think the buddies he talks to, it's all a big joke to slander different ethnic groups and all the stuff they think is funny.
And that's First Amendment protected.
Yeah.
It is. No matter how you feel about it, it's First Amendment protected. But what it's not
Yeah,
protected
well,
is the written threat. So
You don't go around saying.
No, many of the mass shooters have been incels.
Well, yeah, you can't. It's not.
Well, now you are labeling an ethnic group. I don't know, though, they're up there. If we take all the mass shooters, actually... Well, there's like 2 of them.
Joe.
I don't care. You don't say. You don't.
They killed.
Obviously, it's not a joke because the lady's here.
Doesn't mean anything. They do
It
this
does.
to people all the time. They harass people.
They
don't
don't.
say anything.
I'm 56 years old. I never had the FBI come to my house.
No.
Because
Kind of bullshit.
it's hard to explain to you people. You
Well, yeah. Well, you got a warped way of thinking.
When the agent asks for a chance to look in the home and ensure there are no weapons in Luke's room, Luke speaks out against it, and his family seems to lose their patience with the teen.
Bro, it's not your house, though.
There's no charges. They can't search our house. I'm not under arrest.
Okay, Luke.
They came
Just
They came here to strong mouth.
you shut
Go
your
inside.
mouth.
Go inside.
You know
I
what?
say
You
go
need to
inside.
go. Okay, go inside
They can-
now, please.
They can see the guns. If I say they can see them.
So he cannot, if the parents say, go ahead and search his room, Luke can't say, I don't want you to search my room. They can get permission from the parents.
Why would you consent to a search?
Just shut your face.
Because they ain't got nothing to hide.
You're all ridiculous. How do you live with
Just-
yourself, you piece of
What?
He's mentally ill.
Watch what you say. Go inside.
Listen, you're not making the situation any better with your negative stuff.
Because you guys need to take it more seriously.
Yeah, well, I'm taking it real serious. That he's moving all the guns out. Yeah, I am.
You gonna take the Xbox
Yeah,
away?
yeah, I'm gonna take all the out.
This is not.
Oh, he really fucked up. This family is just going through a drama. The grandmother is really letting her have it. She let those kids play Xbox too much and they've become incels. And now this one over here's got attitude too. She's having a really bad day and she's fucking all gone to hell. But was it worth it? Because she watches true crime, because she watches Ewu, that Xbox is gone. And the guns. Remember, it was her who made this decision.
Not the time for that, okay?
Well, because I'm trying to get her to take it more seriously.
Yeah. I just now.
Just like always, he won't get in trouble for anything.
Okay, how am I not taking it serious when we just found out about it? All the guns are going out.
Because you're trying to get rid of me.
Go inside.
Go.
I don't feel safe in there by myself with them.
Oh, you know what?
Oh my goodness gracious.
And then call somebody and go somewhere else.
Yeah.
How about that?
The federal agent and the members of the Edgewater Police Department leave the home having obtained enough information to secure a warrant for Luke's arrest. 6 days later, officers descend on the teen's home under the cover of night.
Hands up! Hands up! Come out here!
Walk out straight desk, please. All occupants of the residence.
God, now the SWAT terrorists are out here to harass me. I don't want to talk to you.
Don't go back.
No, don't go back inside!
Come out to us with your hands up.
Lucas, hands up!
Everybody hands up.
There's the suspect right there. That's him.
Go.
Lucas, stop, guys. Stop where you're at. Down on the ground. Down on the ground. Lucas, get on the ground.
Are you kidding me?
Put your hands behind your back. You guys know exactly what this is about.
No, we don't. They came the other day.
Don't say anything.
Stand up.
You hear me?
Somebody,
They came the
somebody
other
clear
day,
the
but
channel.
What is it now? What is it now?
Let's go.
What for?
Yeah. The same thing.
Because of the phone?
No, you may need the phone.
What was it for?
The same thing. Yep.
So why is this now?
What do you mean?
Why do they come now? Why
Because it's when we have a warrant for it.
Really?
Yes.
Luke, don't say nothing.
So when you're charged with a crime, they can charge it out one of two ways.
Everybody in the cul-de-sac, listen up. My stupid son who's annoying got arrested, but I'm telling him to don't say nothing and don't judge our family, please.
They can charge it out by summons, where you get a letter in the mail and say, you have a court date on this particular date, please come to court. Or they can charge it up by warrant. And in cases that involve violence or potential threats of violence, they do it under the cover of darkness, and they do it without telling you. So after that first visit with the FBI, what I would have recommended for him to do, call a lawyer right now. And that lawyer starts interacting with the prosecutor. They would have had a heads up. And what we do is, okay, well, he'll turn himself in. You're gonna do it, issue the warrant on Friday? He'll turn himself in on Friday.
Turn around, face the bed of the truck. You got anything on you that's gonna poke, prick, stick me?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Gotcha. You've got a warrant for your arrest for written threats to kill or do terroristic attacks. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Spread your feet.
This is ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the post, I agree. That was all crazy.
This is not ridiculous.
I think it's ridiculous. Why didn't they just take him that day then?
Because they didn't have it that day. It requires investigations. It requires time.
Yeah, I know what he was saying. I agree with that. That was all wrong, but...
Well, this is the result of that. It's taken very seriously. It's taken very seriously, yes.
These young kids...
It's not young kid. It's nothing to do about that.
Well, I think I know the kid.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand he's your son.
Here, put it this
He's not going to go kill somebody.
Do you know that?
Put it this way, right? So put it this way. If something does happen and we did nothing about it, then, you know...
There's nothing to do. He's here all the time.
But
he's not...
listen,
he don't leave
he's not in the prison cell, you know? So at the end of the day, you have to understand that that kind of stuff can't be taken lightly with the way the world is nowadays.
While Luke's mom heads inside to get a pair of shoes for her son, his dad continues speaking.
Whenever was kill all the women a funny joke? When did that get laughs? What time period? Mesopotamian era? I just don't see what the joke was.
Speaking with police officers.
Yeah, for put on the internet, you go to jail for that nowadays?
Yeah, if you're inciting mass murder of particular individuals, absolutely.
If you, what do you got? Name names, or you just?
No, you don't need to. You don't need to name names if you.
You just need a name and a face, and then that counts as a threat in the fucking using because Death Note's becoming mainstream. If you write names in a Death Note, legit, it is up to investigation. Someone can, like, say you're plotting to kill them, or it's a threat if your name is in a Death Note. So, like, this shit might have to get some legal precedence on it.
To say that you're going to mass kill, yes. That's not protected. That's not protected speech.
Free speech is a protected constitutional right. However, there is a point where it goes from being free speech to being crime.
Any espousal of violence is no longer free speech. You cannot incite or request or make any attempts to say anything about violence. That becomes no more free speech. If you just simply say, I hate insert X group here, whatever. That is what it is. But you can't start espousing any kind of thing that says, I'm going to kill anybody. That's where it becomes a problem. A major problem, in fact, because the state of Florida deems it a second-degree felony, punishable by 15 years in prison.
He don't leave the house.
Great. Right now he doesn't. Until he's decided he's ready. You can't not take stuff like that seriously. And we will never not take that seriously.
While behind bars, Luke reaches out to his brother in a recorded jail call.
I'm gonna be real, I think it's better for society for him to go to jail for a while. Get pushed into a jail locker. He looks like he'd do a Columbine. Just saying. Not to keep judging books by their cover, but... You know, you take away the hair and we got Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. We can't have someone sitting in his spot.
I don't know what they're thinking, even though I never meant nothing of it.
Yeah, well, you're just going to have to be honest and tell them that, and you need to apologize.
Yeah, I know. If my friends talk to you or whatever, I don't know if they're going to ask you questions.
Well, I'm sure everyone's going to be asking questions, and of course everyone around here is constantly looking at that for new mug shots because they got nothing better to do, so people are going to find out.
It's humiliating.
I don't know, Luke, you need to say some prayers or something.
Yeah, you're acting like I'm getting hung on the gallows in Nuremberg or something.
No, but you gotta go through this. I mean, you brought it on yourself.
If only that YouTuber would come and be like, I'm saving an incel today. This guy is way more edgy and scary than that guy that got fucking interviewed on that they had to blur his face out and put a mask on it because he was like, oh, I like it when people text me back. He seems controlling.
Yeah, like I knew this would happen. It was just a joke on the internet.
It's serious. They can't ignore that. That's how bad things happen.
Yeah.
Luke's fears that his friends would all find out were eventually realized as this conversation between Sea Salty Man and the FBI took place
Fucking
after
Sea
Luke's
Salty
arrest
Man.
and his subsequent release from jail on a $10,000 bond. Fully aware of Luke's legal consequences, the teen works to make his stance clear.
I'm just going to put this on the record. I won't and can't relate to going and wanting to shoot up a place. That's absolutely mad. Mm-hmm. But certain people, I guess, can just because that, like, ambiguous anger that has, like, built up in some people, especially like that sit in the house all day. They have no outlet, and all they do is they're chronically online. It's just not healthy.
What are your thoughts now, looking hindsight?
Definitely watch my emotions, and he definitely should do the same. Like, are you talking about, like, what I've learned from the whole experience kind of
Not
thing?
really what you've learned, but what are your thoughts about his likelihood to maybe act on any of these types of threats?
I think that's a joke.
At what point does a joke become a reality? What's the line?
Very good question. A joke, it depends on, like, certainly, like, the circumstance. But with this, like, with this specific situation, with him going out and harming something, I could sit here and say, because I've known him for so long, that I've seen the patterns and who knows, but, you know, changes. So, truthfully, I don't know.
The special agent and Edgewater police also visited the home of another of Luke's close friends. According to police records, Luke had sent him what they described as numerous threats and derogatory comments against women.
One being like, I hate women so much it's unreal. Just seeing them makes me see.
Man, this poor group of autists got their fucking group chat leaked to the feds. Just hard week. What up, Daniel Radcliffe on Hard Times?
With rage, knowing other men women, and I can't, makes me seethe with rage. It makes me want to become a terrorist. World. Even if I ascended and somehow attained a woman, I would never truly love her. I just beat her. I hate them.
From when I read it.
Do you remember reading that?
Remember it.
No.
Sounds like he's just kind of got his blockers on and not really paying attention to it.
And I know he's just like I am. We're like, oh yeah, that's them. Whatever. You don't
whatever.
think anything. But then he started saying it, and we're like, whoa, the world's different now. You can't say this and
Exactly,
online and certain
100%.
words, and we've seen it. I mean, we're living it.
Right. And you can call it a joke as much as you like. Right. But a lot of other people have called it jokes.
Absolutely.
Who have acted out.
Right. And that is very excessive to me. So I would have never imagined him to keep having these. And I hope it is just a kid talking, but that definitely would put a concern that I'm not trying to be mean, but I do think he's not allowed to come around just for, I don't want to take any chances.
Yep. According to court documents, 19-year-old Lucas Gregory Nevcherlane was charged with 1 count of written threats to kill or do bodily injury. He entered a plea of not guilty and is currently still out on bond. The case is ongoing, and a pretrial hearing has been set for May 20th, 2026. Special thank you to Bruce for reviewing.
Oh man, that's next month. I wonder if that one's gonna be on a court cam for people to draw penises in the chat. Apparently that's what ruins all the Cyrax body cams. I think that's like a Cherokee last name. Because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, is that some Norwegian Finnish? But I don't know shit about languages and etymology. Ba-boom. I am going to take a break, but a very, very quick one, because it hasn't been that long. But it's not going to be a long stream, just some fun unwinding. I'll come back with let's just keep doing true crime, body cams. There's a few ewoos I missed. I'll come right back to that. BRB.
Tickets are available down below.
Okay, this wasn't as epic as I thought it was gonna be before I tell you guys, whether I'm fighting or not. I want to give some context as to what makes Create a Clash special to me, and why we have to bring it back, because I've been teasing things like a Create a Clash documentary, and I think I disappointed a lot of people, because you're like, where the fuck is that? Well, I'll get into that. Now this whole thing started with a beef between me and Rice Gum. It sounds a little stupid, but sometimes stupid ideas turn into awesome events. We made the difficult decision to cancel Create a Clash. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to everyone who supported us over the years. We appreciate you. The theory I had years ago when trying to promote Create a Clash, one is the same theory I have today. I think the single most important element of an influencer boxing event is the mystery component. Obviously you got to have, popular influencers. Maybe it's important to have a little drama, a little beef, but what I think makes influencer boxing interesting at its core is the mystery. Who's gonna train, and what does their particular background contribute to the outcome of the fight at one point? In this video, I do say that I'll eventually make a documentary. We're all getting punched in the head. I'm documenting the whole thing. There will eventually be a docu-boxing about the boxing event. I'm just gonna be real with you. That was the biggest lie I ever told. We made the difficult decision to cancel Create a Clash. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to to our business partners who ran the previous 2 events. They're very capable, they know exactly what they're doing. They run events on a regular basis. The event is still happening. Isa and I don't have any financial ties. We don't have any ownership. We are now, I think, just gonna be known as the founders of the event. Yeah, I mean, it had to come to this eventually. I can't keep my mouth shut. I can't, I just didn't want to. I want to be frank. I want to be honest. We've made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to everyone who supported us over the years. We appreciate you. We weren't anticipating this event doing well. Like, we wanted to do well enough to pay back the investors, of course. So that's one of the reasons that we were okay with the profit share thing. But another part of it as well is that the contract wasn't structured in a way that the profit share could just directly go to charity. It was told to us like, you could just donate your portion of the profit share to charity after the event. So we were like, okay, fine, now. I know some people will find it hard to believe that. Anisa and I were just gonna give our portion of the profit share to charity. There's nothing I could really say to, I think, convince them otherwise. It was up to our discretion at the end of the day. And if you don't believe us, I can't say anything that'll change your mind. We made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to everyone who supported us over the years. We appreciate you. We made the difficult decision to cancel Creator Clash. Thank you to all the fighters for their hard work and dedication, and to everyone who supported us over the years. We appreciate you.
Boom. Already back. I might need to get onto my Discord, though, and check the wonderful video share in my community thing. Wife discovers her husband's disgusting secret. But here's the thing. They've titled so many videos that I can never tell anymore. I can never tell if I've seen it or not, but it was posted a day ago and I wasn't here a day ago. Ooh, but hands sticking out of a trailer lead to a discovery? Oh, we gotta watch that one. That sounds insane. Said I'm just having fun, chilling, unwinding. Later, though, when I'm doing a serious stream, we'll be doing the game development one. And or getting converted to Christianity. Whatever comes first.
There's hands sticking out of the top of the trailer earlier. Let's see them.
How many other people are in the truck?
Any information
human trafficking.
How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12?
And you have to let him go.
It's just the Amish. They just do this so they can, like, 80 of them can descend upon a rummage sale all at one time. That's all.
No, ma'am. You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
When bystanders report a trailer carrying
Okay, dude, you don't need to be waving your dick in front of them like that. English person.
young girls across Arizona, law enforcement initiates a traffic stop that unfolds unlike any other. But what they don't yet realize is they've just interrupted a criminal conspiracy involving a self-proclaimed prophet.
A 14-year-old, she had a...
Oh shit, is this LDS shit? I just assumed they were Amish. I take back everything I said. Fuck whatever prophet of this group is. I don't very much care for these weird cult Mormon groups. I disapprove.
on her finger. on her ring finger.
The following is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On August 28, 2022, dispatchers in Flagstaff, Arizona receive an unusual 911 call.
Yes, 911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm just currently at Silver Saddle, and I am watching all these people piling out of a cargo trailer, and they have kids in there. Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Just people are getting kind of fired up about it because there's kids involved in this trailer.
Okay,
I don't
there
see a
like
license
verbal
plate.
disturbance or anything?
Not yet.
Okay, we're getting the call in. Do you know approximately how many people were in that trailer?
A lot.
What's a lot, like 5, 10, 20?
Probably 8, and there's kids, but it's got to be hotter than hell in there.
Yeah, I got.
Ma'am, it was like a clown car.
Gotcha.
Flagstaff Police, Coconino County deputies, and Arizona Department of Public Safety state troopers all begin searching for the vehicle, quickly located.
Hello, Yola Weeb. How many Mormons can you fit in the back of a trailer?
And initiate a stop.
There's little fingers coming out of the right door in the trailer.
Do they have the driver out?
Yeah, the driver's over there with Mike.
Okay. Let's find out how many people he has in this thing. How many other people in the truck? How many other people are in the truck?
Any information I give can and will be held against me.
The driver is later identified as 46-year-old Samuel Bateman, who, unbeknownst to him or the officers at the scene, is already under investigation by the FBI. According to court records, Samuel Bateman is a self-proclaimed prophet of the FLDS, or the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The records reveal that after claiming himself to be the successor of their former leader, Warren Jeffs, Samuel began following.
Yeah, I was about to ask, because Warren Jeffs, his group still believes he's the prophet because he's not dead. He's just in prison for like 1 billion life sentences for all the things he'd done. So, like, I think the brothers are like, they're kind of like doing the leadership role, but he's still the prophet, so I don't know about all this. I don't think Warren would approve.
In his footsteps, amassing approximately 50 followers and over 20, quote, wives, many of whom are minors, mostly under the age of 15. State troopers cautiously approach the truck and are about to meet several of the girls Samuel calls his wives.
Let's walk up here real quick. Open the driver's side door. Hello. Sergeant Scott, the state troopers. How many people do we have in here? Okay. Who else is in the... How many people are in the trailer?
This woman is 24-year-old Naomi Beislein, who holds her phone with the camera facing outward, seemingly recording the interaction.
Even, you see, this is not... Well, the Amish use phones, but for work, but doesn't matter what rustic lifestyle you work and how fundamentalist we are, we all know to record the cops. They haven't seen the body cam videos, I guess, to know this is all the rage. You know, all the fascism against fucking the religious cults in Utah.
According to court records, she married Samuel in 2020, becoming wife number 13. A trooper attempts to open the front passenger door, but after finding it locked, he knocks on the window.
Hello? How are you?
4101s.
Good. How many people are in the trailer? How many people are in your trailer? Do you have ID on you?
Well, said these are, I consider them all cults. And it is very cult-like mentality. Like, the oldest woman in the group is kind of like, as Andrew Tate will describe it, that's the bottom bitch. That's the one who keeps all the other ones in line. And they use very much, you know, the Scientology strategy of snitch on anybody who does anything wrong. You have all these sister wives. It's not like a hot harem where you got all these women. They all live separately, and they're all trained to snitch on each other. Like, it's all set up. See, they want you to be jealous of the other women to, you know, keep the cycle. Everyone can snitch on each other and give punishments and shit. Like, I don't know if they're going to be annoying, but there is a whole system built up for this. Yeah, the first one who came out's the leader.
You understand what I'm asking you? How many people are in the trailer?
I stand on
This woman would later be identified as 19-year-old Moretta Johnson. According to the same court records, Moretta is the daughter of one of Samuel's male followers and was taken as his wife while she was still a minor. The documents reveal that in 2021 she had a baby just 7 months after she turned 18, meaning she almost certainly conceived when she was 17.
Let's get everyone out of the car. Come on out. Everyone out of the car. Let's start taking them back to the cars. You guys have IDs? No?
Come back.
We're going to start heading back there.
Come with me.
I'll come. Don't touch me.
Just start walking back there. They don't need to go in handcuffs. We just need to get them out of here.
Naomi, Moretta, and the 2 juvenile girls who emerged from the truck are taken to stand away from the trailer as deputies and troopers open the door.
Where are the hands? Let's see the hands.
Let's get that other door open.
So there's a
hand sticking out of the top of the trailer.
There's a curtain.
There's hands sticking out of the top of the trailer earlier. Let's see them. Let's see your hands. There they are. They're in the front.
Behind the curtain. Okay. Keep your hands up for me. Go and walk out towards me, okay? Try not to slip, all right? Just keep walking. Is there anybody else inside the trailer? No?
Everyone's all fired up because we've seen children loaded into the back of the trailer. Police, make sure when you open it, have your guns drawn to kill.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Just head back there.
According to court records, 2 FBI informants gained the trust of Samuel and his followers, and he allowed them to film him and his wives as part of a documentary. They first met Samuel when he arrived from Colorado City in what's described in court documents as a large SUV packed with women and girls, the youngest of whom was just 9 years old. Though the authorities on scene are unaware of this investigation, their actions during this traffic stop.
Well, Colorado City said, because I watched a lot of documentaries on the polygamous cults up here, that is where it is just straight up FLDS territory, and they have the God Squad, where just these men whose job is to run around in big trucks all day and try to scare off anybody who, like, doing any reporting or trying to, you know, break anybody out or give a ride to anybody. Kind of insane. And, like, if you got kicked, you can get kicked out. You can get excommunicated. Because here's the thing with these polygamous cults. You have a whole bunch of children. 50% are going to be male. 50% are going to be female. In order to have multiple wives, how's that going to work when you have the same pool here? So that's why you got to eliminate some males. You kick them out. You find reasons to just get rid of them and steal their wives.
Will soon ignite a chain reaction they could have never anticipated. After Samuel is informed he's being detained, he's read his Miranda rights and placed in handcuffs. The 3 girls from the back of the trailer are brought to stand with the others as a state trooper attempts to learn their ages.
How old are you?
14.
14? How old are you? 11? How old are you? 12? You? How old are you?
Do I have to say?
How old are you? How old are you?
Do I have to say?
You don't have to say, or are you just following her?
I don't have to say.
Okay, okay. And you?
I don't have to.
Okay. Well, we're going to identify each and every one of you before we leave today, okay?
When the trooper notices that Naomi still appears to be recording, he instructs everyone to set their phones on the hood of the vehicle. However, the request doesn't go smoothly, as Naomi appears to try propping up her phone so it can continue recording.
So, instead of playing games, let's just put them there like I just asked you to. I need you to write your first name, middle name, last name, and a date of birth. Like I said, I need to identify each and every one of you.
The trailer is searched, ensuring no occupants remain anywhere in hiding. According to police records, the trailer contains an empty baby stroller, a couch, and a 5-gallon bucket equipped with a toilet seat. The trailer also lacks air vents or any form of air circulation, a serious concern in the hot climate.
Does everyone have water? Anyone like needing water or anything?
Yeah,
you guys? Okay, we'll do that as soon as our investigation is done here, okay?
You know, because I love all these groups that act like they are so fucking harassed by the police, but yet they have such the attitude like, how dare these people ever ask anything of them at the same time? Like I said, the life of an El Bandito.
My children are being transported in a vehicle. We're getting calls about hands sticking out of a vehicle, out of the trailer. So that is why we're contacting you guys, because it is unsafe for children to be riding in a trailer. They're not properly seatbelted, and we need to do an investigation and figure out what's going on, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, isn't that legal in Arizona?
No, ma'am.
The trooper reassures each of them that they are just conducting an investigation.
Yeah, Arizona being the one state. John McCain didn't put his life on the line during Vietnam for people to not put their children in milk crates and in the back of trailers.
And none of the women or girls are in any trouble.
What about him?
At this point, he's detained right now.
It really makes me mad.
I understand that, but like he said, once we do our investigation, we can figure this out. We just need you guys to give us a
And you have to let him go.
No, ma'am. You're not going to decide the outcome of this. We will decide, and we'll let you know how everything's going to happen here, okay?
Still, Naomi doesn't appear to understand why.
If they're from Colorado City, then it's kind of like the fucking village from M. Night Shyamalan. Like, they might not know how things work on the outside, but they do seem trained to deal with the police, so I don't know which it is. Maybe she's just a bitch.
Samuel is being detained in the first place.
So isn't it legal to ride in the back of a truck in Arizona?
Not for a juvenile.
They have to be properly strapped in.
Where's your parents at? Mom or dad? Legal guardian?
Mom's here in town.
Mom's here in town?
Yes.
Is this where you guys were going? Was Flagstaff? But mom's in Flagstaff?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Okay. And do we have a way to contact mom for her?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the phone number?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give that to me?
I don't have it memorized. It's on my phone.
Okay. All right. We'll get it in just a second. So does your mom know where you're at right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Will you quit answering for everyone else and let me talk to each and every one? How old are you?
You can say on mine.
Okay. So do me a favor. When I talk to you, I'll talk to you. When I talk to someone else, don't answer for them unless you are legal guardian of them and you have legal privilege to answer for them, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
They are afraid of talking to
They have no reason to be afraid of me. The only reason I've had to keep addressing you is because you keep stepping in, and I need to be able to talk to each and every one of them, okay?
The one in the red dress he's talking to is basically the ringleader. She's basically telling him all not to talk, from what I'm getting. They gave me the date of birth so we can ID him, but she just kind of...
That is you, right?
Yeah.
Realizing he won't be able to speak with the girls freely while Naomi is present, he decides to separate them. Moretta and Naomi are moved away from the remaining 5 juveniles, who are each questioned individually. One of the Coconino County deputies speaks with a 14-year-old girl, who doesn't seem to know where they're even heading.
You didn't know where you guys were going to, you were just riding?
Well, the thing is, I got invited to come.
You got invited to come? Who invited you?
My friends.
Your friends? Are they here or... Okay.
You know, what Chris is trying to find out now, too, is are they willingly in this?
Like, are they sister wives or are they forced into here and stuff like that? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing right now. I mean...
Yeah, I wonder if most of them are sister wives, but I wonder if there's one of them that's getting snuck off to a wedding or something, or married off to someone.
There's nothing illegal about riding in the trailer.
Yeah.
You know, so...
The juveniles offer conflicting accounts of where they're headed. Some say Phoenix, Arizona, while another girl believes they're traveling to Tucson.
Are you going down to the church?
No, we were staying down there for 3 days.
3 days.
Just for like a meeting.
Okay.
Something.
Okay.
The girl tells the trooper that her mother is part of their group and is traveling in a separate vehicle with other adults. Another young girl confirms this and explains the reason they have yet to make themselves known.
Are they just going to continue, or are they going to stop and call you guys and try and get a hold of you guys and ask where you're at?
They already did.
Oh, they did?
They told me not to come here.
Oh, okay. Okay. So if parents or guardians do not come here, you have to be released to Child Protective Services.
After speaking with each of the girls separately, it becomes clear that not all of them know exactly where they're going, how long they'll be gone, who they're meeting, or the purpose of their trip, leaving the authorities uneasy. Still, each claims to be traveling of their own free will. After speaking with Samuel, a DPS trooper shares what he's learned with the others.
Are any of these girls, are you a parent of any of these ladies? And he's like, I'm not saying anything. I said, we're trying to get this figured out. I said, are you the parent of any of the parents? And he goes, I'll tell you this. He goes, I am not related to any of them. Perfect. Okay.
But according to court documents, Samuel once again attempted to take his own daughter as a wife and even suggested he would make her have a child. Once he told her mother, however, she moved her and her daughter out of the house and got a restraining order against him. While Naomi and Moretta wait apart from the other girls, they realize they've begun attracting attention from nearby onlookers.
Video.
After speaking with Naomi and Moretta, the two women agree to start contacting parents. But after convening with other authorities, one detail leaves the trooper convinced the girls are hiding something.
So, 14-year-old, she had a ring on her finger, on her ring finger. She had a ring on her finger. They've all kind of like hidden those. I mean, we know what's going on.
The trooper uses Moretta's phone to contact her mother, Julia. According to court documents, Julia has at least 5 daughters, including 2 minors, all of whom Samuel has taken as wives. Those same documents reveal that the FBI obtained recordings between Julia and her husband, one of Samuel's followers. In one of these recordings, an investigator learned that one of Julia's daughters expressed fears over becoming pregnant at just 14 or 15 years old.
The male driver, do you know him?
Yes, Samuel Bateman.
Okay.
I'm quite aware of him.
Okay. And are you...
Fun fact, the type of fraud that got revealed in Minnesota is absolutely nothing new, because the FLDS went through the exact same shit as people in Minnesota right now, where they froze all the EBT, because they all are on EBT. They all act like they're above being involved in the government, and look at us, we live in our God village all separate. But the whole thing is with the polygamist is they're only really married to the first wife. That is the only one on paper. That is the only one where the father is on the birth certificate of the children. Everyone else, father unknown, even though they so think their polygamous lifestyle is so like cool and should be accepted by everybody, so said Jesus. For some reason, when it comes to legal documentation, they don't believe in that, because it's all about having single mothers applying for food stamps and welfare and all that shit. So, like, the men don't really have to do very much to take care of all these children they've brought into the fucking world. And they were doing a lot of fraud and stuff. If they got in trouble, and I'm sure they're back up to it again, though.
Okay with your daughter going with him?
Under the circumstances, yes.
Young girl has his picture on their phone.
Maybe he's the Messiah.
Well, yeah.
According to court records, the FBI informant secretly recorded a conversation between...
See, though, I'm very curious what is going on here, because, once more, he's not the Messiah. Warren Jeffs is still alive. Has this guy gone off? Is this why he got kicked out of fucking Colorado City and is on the run? Because there should not be any other prophet or Messiah right now.
Samuel and 3 of his wives.
Because apparently in the FLDS, though, Well, like I said, there's many different sects, but in the Warren Jeff one, no one's having sex with anybody because he's not allowed to have sex in prison. So, like, no one outside free should be allowed to have any either.
One of which was a minor, wherein they recounted the story of what they called the atonement, which involved Samuel giving the girls to his 3 male followers. Though the recording was turned over to local law enforcement, Samuel and his male followers were not arrested. Now the authorities who have him in custody discuss whether or not they have enough information to secure a search warrant for Samuel's phone.
There can be incriminating things on there too, because you got a 14-year-old girl with a ring on her ring finger that is hiding it. That girl took her ring off.
If anything, we can secure it in evidence and then try a search warrant on it, see if the judge will grant it.
Samuel's phone is confiscated and secured, though they can't put it into airplane mode without a PIN number, which he refuses to provide.
Samuel, so you're under arrest for endangerment, okay? You're going to go to the Coconino County Jail right down the street here in Flagstaff. Anyone that you would authorize as an adult to drive the vehicle here, or that's coming. So I believe some of the parents. Naomi. I think she's old enough, and yeah, okay.
The 3 adult women who were traveling separately from the group finally arrived to take custody of the remaining girls. They're later identified as Maria Barlow Beislein, Josephine Barlow Beislein, and Brenda Barlow.
So who's related to who?
She's my daughter.
She's your daughter?
She is my daughter.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
He asks for each.
Oh, God. This is where the old withered women, the past fucking Khaleesi's of the Dothraki have fucking came about now. Oh, and don't be confused, there's no the men could take better care of anybody. This fucking cult is just all about sex, but we make it all look like modest living and all this shit and all this Jesus stuff up forward. It's kind of the same thing as Children of God cult, just the Mormon stuff has been here longer. But it's all, I want multiple wives, I'm gonna spread my seed and have all this control. Oh.
Of their IDs, which they readily provide.
And,
That's custody for that. For Dorothea.
Sure.
Yeah. I am sister, first sister to have custody.
Okay. And, Mom? Where's Mom at?
She is not here. I called her and she said, yes, I gave you custody. I'm taking
So I need to talk to her.
Okay.
I can get her. Okay, sounds good. That'll work too. And then.
We just need to verify it. That's all.
According to court documents, Brenda is also one of Samuel's adult wives, along with at least 3 of her biological sisters.
Who are you taking custody of here?
These are my children.
Okay, these 2? Okay.
According to court documents, Josephine is also one of Samuel's wives, along with 2 of her minor daughters, the youngest of which was taken as a wife at just 9 or 10 years old. The trooper lets the women know that once he can confirm their identities, the girls will be released.
Any questions for me?
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
Yeah, that's just one.
Okay, I'll explain this. So we started getting calls, 911 calls, about fingers hanging outside the doors of trailers. So you can imagine human beings in a locked trailer or in a closed trailer on the roadway. That is the reports we had. Okay. So the concerned people were like, oh my God, there's people being transported in a trailer. Does that sound normal to you? On the highway? Okay. But let me tell you, at 75 miles an hour, it's not safe, okay? Because if they're in an accident, everyone in that trailer, which were juveniles, all juveniles, would be they could roll over, they could be killed in an accident, okay? Does that not sound kosher to you? Doesn't matter? Don't care about the kids as much?
Of course we care about
Okay, well, understand where I'm coming from. And where I'm coming from is I have to deal with it on the highway, and I have to take care of the children and notify parents when I have to tell the parent that their loved one died, okay? Do you feel me now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As long as we're on the same page and we're not going to have a problem, that is my job, is to make sure juveniles are taken care of. Because if you're not going to take care of them, we're going to step in and take care of them, okay?
Okay, I take care of her, and I...
Perfect. I just want to make sure we're on the same page and where we're going with this, okay?
Yes, okay.
So he's under arrest. He's going to jail. And the children are going to be released to their guardians.
Okay.
And then an adult that is willing to drive the vehicle, okay?
Okay.
That's where we're at right now. So hang tight with us.
While running their information, the trooper receives an unexpected call from someone involved in the federal investigation. Although it's unclear who is on the other end of the line, the caller asks whether Samuel Bateman is in custody. The trooper confirms that he is and brings them up to speed on the situation.
Elders, moms, had major attitude and didn't understand anything that was going on, and I just about lost it on her, telling her these little juveniles are in the back of a enclosed-in trailer with fingers sticking out of the back, and you have the nerve to come here and think that we're the problem. She, by the end of it, I can tell you she shut up. Some of the girls have his picture on their phone, and
Actually, should all because he was a prophet.
okay. No, he won't talk to us.
The caller requests that he take.
Yeah, they all because I remember a lot of them had Warren Jeffs up on the wall. It's kind of like if you're in the Commonwealth, how you have a picture of the King or Queen of England somewhere, because that's, you know, old-timey, that's what you do. Here's the fucking picture of the ruling class. Haha. Isn't monarchy awesome? You always have to have a picture of the prophet with you. I guess that this is the modern day version. Got to carry it on your phone.
Photographs of all the women and girls who were traveling with Samuel, and he agrees to do so before hanging up. When he returns to his cruiser, Samuel attempts to downplay the danger of traveling with the girls in the unsecured trailer.
Yes, sir. It is not okay. It is not okay to have juveniles in the back of a trailer. Okay, I have a lot of experience with death, and I can tell you, in a bad accident, there's no restraints in there. All those items in that trailer are going to fly around, and people are going to die. So it's so dangerous. That is why juveniles are called juveniles. They need guardians to make good decisions for them. And if you are going to be their guardian, you need to make a good quality decision for them.
After speaking with one other parent and confirming the women can legally take responsibility for the minors on scene, the trooper releases them. Before they go, one of the adult wives, Brenda, makes a bizarre request.
If he needs something, he can get it at the jail. We have a nurse on staff.
Could you ask him?
No, ma'am.
Could you, relay the message to give him some kombucha?
Some what?
Some kombucha.
What's that?
It's like a fermented drink. It's fine. It's get him out. It's okay. Like just something that's just helpful for the guy. Okay. And then and then he just has.
He's Moretta. Okay.
The pain. He just has his back was totally done.
See, like, total fucking brainwashing. You carry the prophet's picture on your phone, gotta look at it, gotta do, since they're the prophet, you gotta do prayers for them every night and morning. And they also, like I said, it's just cult behavior 101. They have the work camps for the people who didn't pray and think about the prophet enough. So yes, maybe the prophet will remember that she thought of his IBS and how kombucha is good for it with the prebiotics. She thought of that. Maybe he'll know and she won't get sent to the camp today.
Okay.
I just want to, some way.
Yeah, I will relay that to the nurse at the jail.
Following Samuel's arrest, the FBI investigation took a major turn. According to court documents, once the family bailed Samuel out of custody, he began to inquire about how to factory reset his phone. According to the FBI informant, the wives picked up a shredder, which she assumed was to shred the journals they kept. Court records show that Samuel then began instructing his wives to delete his Signal account, which he used to communicate with his wives and followers. According to court records, in September of 2022, Samuel was arrested on warrants related to destruction of records, and an FBI raid was executed at 3 of his residences. The documents state that following this raid, 9 minor females were taken into Arizona DCS custody until Naomi Beislein, Moretta Johnson, and another of Samuel's adult wives successfully kidnapped 8 of them. On December 1st, 2021, all 8 missing girls were located in Spokane, Washington, in a vehicle being driven by Moretta Johnson. During this incident, one of the girls appeared angry with authorities after learning she may soon be returned to DCS custody.
We've had enough. Okay, people have lied to us every frickin' step of the damn way.
Okay.
Okay? And so you guys are lying right now, every one of you. I doubt you've ever told truth, ever, in your life.
Thank you. I went and got high and drunk on the beach after playing video games and enjoying my 420 birthday. It was a great time, and now I get to see all the ewoos I missed. I would be really mad too if I were these children. You get told your whole life you're gonna marry some man when you're 10 years old, and that'll be your whole life. But then the cops come in and say, whoa, this is wrong, and we're gonna put you in the fucking home, the foster care. And you're all just like, what is going on? It's Tuesday.
And if you guys say you're not taking her anywhere, I don't believe you.
I said before, you guys will say.
But interesting that we're all in our casual clothes now. Must be because the prophet isn't here.
Bye, if they do, okay? So, we let them know. You guys want to say goodbye.
Bastard.
Okay.
We're sick of bastard.
Well, in my case, it's not such an insult. It's the truth. So, have a seat, please. I've got CPS on the way. They're going to take custody of you guys. And
I still have to CPS this whole
have a seat.
Following the raid, seized evidence along with eventual testimonies from many of Samuel's wives uncovered horrifying details. According to court records, multiple group acts took place in motels involving Samuel, his wives, the minor children, and his adult male followers. The records describe at least one group act that took place in 2020 involving Samuel, one of his male followers, two of his adult wives, Josephine and Naomi.
Okay, I don't even think I said it was all about sex, but usually you don't do threesomes and all that. It's like kind of like a separate but equal thing with these sister wives. And like I said, he's obviously doing an offshoot in his own thing. This is like the Blackfire Rebellion from the Song of Ice and Fire is what he's doing, because Warren Jeffs would be the prophet for this sect. This guy's just saying, I'm the prophet, and also we do weird sex stuff in a group. That's what makes me different.
And two minor girls, then 17-year-old Moretta and her little sister, who was just 14 years old. Brenda was among the wives Samuel had called to watch the, quote, sacred ordinance, along with at least one other minor girl. Per Samuel's instructions, every participant was naked. The documents also revealed that Samuel required his male followers to perform acts on him as, quote, an atonement for their wicked deeds.
I hope you realize how wicked you guys are.
I'm very, very sorry about everything.
We didn't lie to you about saying goodbye, though, so.
According to court records, on April 1st, 2024, Samuel Bateman accepted a plea deal, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to transport a minor for criminal activity and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. He received two 50-year federal prison sentences to be served concurrent.
I don't know what it is like being a man when you make a decision for being a manly man job, such as, am I going to join the army, or do I dare be a cop or a firefighter? And it's like, you be seeing what these cops are wearing in this state, Arizona? They're like Batman. They all look like fucking Batman. They got all these utility belts and things on their shoulders and whatnot. Is there anybody who just becomes a cop, not because of justice or they want to be dirty and steal all the money? Neither nor that. It's just, I want to be Batman, but the legal one.
To be followed by lifetime supervised release. In exchange for testifying against Samuel, several of his adult wives were offered plea agreements that reduced their charges and potential sentences. According to court records, in April of 2024, Josephine Barlow Beislein accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to 2 counts of persuading or coercing travel to engage in sexual activity. She was given 2 180-month sentences to run concurrently, plus lifetime supervised release. According to court records, in February of 2024, Brenda Barlow accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit tampering with an official proceeding and was sentenced to 3 years in federal prison. She was granted supervised release on August 14, 2025. In December of 2023, Moretta Johnson accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to misprision of a felony. And in August of 2024, Naomi Beislein accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit tampering with an official proceeding. Moretta and Naomi were each granted a sentence of time served, plus supervised release.
We're all gonna see this body cam again in because I watched the Warren Jeffs documentary, it'll be like whatever that was called, number 2, Electric Boogaloo. And this will be like, they pulled this trailer off just thinking it was a normal child abuse case. But little did they know, it was the crazy Blackfire Rebellion of the FLDS. And you thought Mormons couldn't get any crazier folks, but they're going wild, threatening to dance in the streets. That's what happened in that video. Alright, one more EWU video. Cops walk in on wife sitting on husband's corpse. This is a good old murder one. Interrogations. That's probably what we got. Good old one to end on. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Ma'am, come talk to me, please. Ma'am, come talk to me. They're on their way. Ma'am, what happened?
When police in Iowa are called to a family's residence, they're met with a grisly scene and a blood-soaked woman sprawled over a man's lifeless body.
If you find it, shoot him in the head.
If I find who?
The person who did it.
The following report is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. Around 4:35 a.m. on June 18, 2021, a 911 dispatcher receives a frantic call from a hysterical woman screaming for emergency help.
What is going on?
There's blood all over you. My brother here.
A deputy with the Tama County Sheriff's Office arrives at the home of 44-year-old Karina Cooper, and no one could prepare him for the shocking and emotional scene he's about to step into.
What's going on?
My brother's just...
Were you here when this happened? What's up? She just called me.
Just noting female lady killers out there. When you do one of those things where you make it look like there was a robbery and someone killed your husband, but actually it was you, copy what this woman's doing. Go into the ultimate hysterics, and then the cops won't even mess with you. They will be like, woman saw something traumatic, screaming, repeat mode, in shock. You know, because that's actually normal. That's actually what a normal human does. And as we know, these sociopaths try so hard to become human. Just do this. Yell, do something over. Okay, I'm gonna stop giving murderers advice. Yeah, she's convincing. I don't like those scary 911 calls where you hear the pure rawness, upsetness in people's voice. Most of the killers, they call the 911 and they go, someone just broke through the window at 9:08 a.m. And then they proceeded to stab him 70 times, like they break down the whole crime for their story.
Ma'am. Ma'am, come talk to me, please. Ma'am, come talk to me. Come talk to me. They're on their way. Ma'am, what happened?
How you doing, kid? You're probably not having a good day today. Officer, did you just ask? I hope you weren't asking that small child to do something with that adult, because we can clearly see that is a small child who didn't sign up for this life today.
Karina's husband, 42-year-old Ryan Cooper, a farmer and father of 4, is dead.
If you find it, shoot him in the head.
If I find who?
The person who did it.
Okay.
The deputy finds a firearm in the hallway belonging to Ryan's brother Aaron, but they'll ultimately learn that the gun has nothing to do with Ryan's death. The deputy instructs the couple's children to stay inside one of the bedrooms as he fills in another deputy about the horrific discovery.
Haven't had a chance to talk to them for obvious reasons. There's hand.
But we give these victims of crime the A++ because they weren't ready for body cams to be in their house today, but it is quite clean and organized. We can see this was a good family. The thing's gone wrong.
Okay. That was loaded. Okay. I don't know if you saw her, but she was literally on top of him when I came in here. She's hysterical. That's the name he's walking. That's the wife. I think so. There's 3 kids in that.
A deputy speaks to Aaron, who arrived after receiving a panicked call from Karina. Aaron says he grabbed his gun and rushed over after Karina claimed an intruder might have entered.
That's a real brother-in-law, though. You said something's wrong, and the first thing they did was grab their gun.
The house.
She called you hysterical that he's been...
Somebody's in my house.
Somebody's in your house? Or in the house?
Somebody's in the house, come hysterical. What's that look like? Ethan, to you.
He got shot.
Did he?
Yeah.
This is the one you brought?
Suspicious.
Is the brother the killer? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
No.
Listen, we need you to sit. Come outside, ma'am. Come outside, ma'am. Come on, Karina.
I can't.
Okay.
My kids.
We're gonna get your kids. Okay. Next. Okay. But I want you to go to my car. All right.
Get him! Get him!
He's deceased.
No, he's not!
Karina.
EMS and the medical examiner take a closer look at Ryan for injuries. They float around a theory that he could have died from a medical condition, since they don't see an obvious bullet wound.
For sure there's somebody in the house.
That's what she thinks. I don't know if it's
7 from 10. Did she say anything about hearing a gunshot?
I want to come out here so we can talk.
I want my baby.
They're right there. Okay. They're in your brother's truck. Okay. But you didn't actually see anybody. Okay. So did he do that to himself?
No way. No way.
Okay.
I need my kid.
Okay, they don't know what's happened yet.
And how old are you? 4 or 5?
4.
You're 4?
Do you know if he's still alive?
He's not. He's passed away. Okay? I hate to tell you that, but...
Yeah, that's true, because you don't want to lie to these children, because if you need to talk to them again, they ain't gonna trust you. But is the cop also obligated to tell you Santa Claus isn't real on a Christmas Eve when you're arresting their drunk parents? This is an ethical question for another day. But it's kind of shitty that he has to tell these kids that their dad is dead. But these kids are taking it pretty well, it seems.
I don't want to lie to you either.
I thought I heard her saying someone's here, but no one was here, and then he told me that Dad's dead.
I'm gonna go get your baby. I need that baby. We got you.
An inconsolable Karina and her children are removed from the property. Investigators are about to step in, but with no signs of forced entry, they lean on Karina to shed light on the unspeakable mystery.
You and Ryan have been married for 11 years? Okay.
12.
Okay. Somebody said that you own a hair salon, or you do...
We do
Cosmetology.
He built that shop for me when I was born.
Is it just you? Is it a one-woman operation? Okay. What time did you go to bed last night? Do you remember?
Later, reading till probably close to midnight.
You better not have killed him. That man supported your small business. That is so nice of him.
And we're both in the bed with you?
Yeah.
And that's pretty common that
Every night.
every night. So he always sleeps on the couch?
In his chair.
In the chair. So
Okay, though, but I said it's convincing, but as we know, this is the interrogation room. This is not the victim witness interview room. That's the nice one with the couch. She gets a fucking toilet paper roll to use as tissue after her husband, father of her 4 children, have been shot and killed. This is what she gets. Like, I know people be playing jokes and shit up in here trying to get away with murder, but god damn it, police office, invest in some fucking tissue boxes. What is this? I know you gotta have these rooms shitty, but let's have a little class. You can afford a couple Kleenex boxes a day.
So you fall asleep between midnight.
What the fuck did defund the police even mean? They clearly never have enough money to get some toilet paper. I mean, some fucking tissue boxes. And proper water bottles.
You think that you get up around 3, because that's your kind of your usual
Normal time. I didn't feel like I was like hard asleep when there was it sounded like something crashed in the kitchen. It sounded like something falling.
And that woke you up, or that
Scared me.
Okay.
I got up and I peeked into the living room and he was laying there, and I went to the kitchen and turned the light on in the living room, and then
Okay. So when you turn on the light, what exactly do you remember seeing?
it just looked like he was sleeping.
Okay.
And then I walked up to him to touch his foot, and there's blood like everywhere. Like a lot.
Karina goes into grave detail about the terror she and her children witnessed nearly 6 hours ago. She
There was no blood on her, though.
tells investigators that her 11-year-old son entered the living room and slipped onto the floor in his father's blood before she dialed her brother-in-law Aaron and made the 911 call.
I started screaming like a lot.
Okay.
But I knew I scared the kids because they came running down. I don't know what I thought. I thought somebody was in the house. I put them in my bedroom and told them to lock the door. And I called Aaron.
And Aaron lives just down the road, right? Okay.
I tried to get my stupid gun that I don't even know how to work and have never shot out of the safe that he said we had to have.
Wow! Wow! Fake gunner girl! She's one of those girls that shows up and is like, I'm a hot conservative Christian girl with my gun, and she doesn't even know how to fucking shoot. She's in the interrogation room, fake gunner girl trying to say, I don't know how to use gun, it couldn't have been me. Ooh.
Suspicious.
Oh, but that 911 call felt too real.
And I couldn't even get the thing open. It's in our bedroom closet.
Did you ever actually get the gun out of the safe?
No.
Okay.
As they continue searching for answers, investigators ask Karina to dive into the personal details inside her and Ryan's marriage. Karina says she and Ryan had a, quote, rough patch after his mom passed away, but there were no real issues.
Okay, so no affairs of any kind?
No.
By him or by you? And the only reason I ask is if someone went in and did something to him, and again, we don't know. Could be that, could be medical, we don't know. I'm just thinking about like the scorned lover type of thing or anything like that.
No.
Okay. And one thing we need to ask, are you okay with us going through and looking through your phone?
Yeah.
You give us consent to do that? Not a problem? Okay.
When asked by investigators, Karina says Ryan didn't have enemies and that, quote, everybody loves him. But the interview takes a sharp turn when the agent raises questions about one person.
Her husband, everybody's friend, much like Jim Jones's father.
In particular.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Houston?
Danker?
Yeah.
My friend?
Okay.
Investigators confront Karina about her ties to Houston William Danker, a 23-year-old local farmhand and single father of 2. Karina appears defensive about her past with Houston and says small-town gossip painted them as more than just friends.
She had it all. She had the farmer husband who built her own hair salon, small business farm they could raise the kids on, and then she fucked the farmhand. Just bitches can't be happy, can they?
Last fall, there was a Snapchat that wasn't even meant for me.
Okay, tell me about that.
Supposedly. Ryan saw it, not me. And he told me about it. It was something about a married woman and naked, seeing her naked or something like that.
Okay.
And Ryan saw it and confronted me, and I confronted Houston, who were friends on Snapchat, and that's it. And he swore up and down in front of us that it wasn't intended for me. This is dumb.
We're trying to get to the bottom of dumb.
Oh my God. We've talked about it with friends. That's how non-issue it became after we talked about it. That said something about, remember, I seen you naked, and something about a married woman.
Has Houston seen you naked?
No. God, no.
Okay.
He's 22 years old.
I was immediately thinking, yeah, but you did it to keep up your Snapchat streak, and that's why you spent all that money on that. You can't lose your streak, and then you just probably send nudes, but oh my God. And then I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't an eWoo, that was fucking Financial Audit, hosted by Caleb Hammer, where that happened. Like I said, sometimes these interrogation videos and the finance fucking audits blend together, because the same thing. You can't hide, except for here, it's like, we're playing word games. Here's the numbers. Try to make excuses around it.
No!
To each their own.
Stupid town and their rumors. No!
Okay.
I come saying,
Okay.
I watched his kids a couple times when his babysitter flaked.
And I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but it's safe to say that nothing is going on between you and Houston.
Absolutely not.
When's the last time you socially interacted with Houston? Or cut his hair or anything like that?
Last fall.
Later that afternoon, Houston is brought in for questioning. The investigator tells him his name was brought to his attention due to his alleged affair with Karina.
The rumor that's going around is you and Karina were Snapchatting. Did that actually happen at some point?
Yeah.
Okay. When did that happen?
Yeah. I mean, if it's once a week, twice, I mean, it's...
Is it still going on?
With me and Karina?
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I said, it's random Snapchat,
Randomly?
Yeah.
And how long has that been going on for?
Probably October, November time frame.
What does Snapchat then entail? Is it like almost like texting, something?
Just like, oh, you don't have Snapchat?
No.
Oh, just like random picture, like let's say you're sitting on the deck, after a long day of work, take a picture of your beer and, long day. You see what I'm saying?
According to court,
I literally did that yesterday. Except guess what I drank, guys? Smirnoff Ice Grape Purple. I have not seen that flavor anywhere except this random gas station where I saw it. Is it new? Is it old and they brought it back? I don't know, but it was delicious for a true alcohol connoisseur like me.
Documents one Snapchat sent from Karina to Houston read, "Just fell even harder for you, which I don't think I could have been any more crazy over you than I already was." In another, Karina greeted him with, "Good morning, baby," followed by a series of sexually suggestive remarks.
Do you still...
Do they think the cops can't see Snapchat messages? I guess if no one screen caps it, you believe Snapchat is really going to delete all that. But no, Facebook saves everything to hand to the police. Fools. That's more than just random picture chatting. Your picture of your beer. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Get your haircut there or no?
Well, I did when I worked at Liquid Grove just because it was convenient. And then now with me working down in Van Horn, I don't have much time to really get my haircut.
Mm-hmm.
B, it's not right down the road.
What I was told, and keep in mind this is sometimes second and third hand from people, is that Ryan found out that you were Snapchatting and she then refused to cut your hair. Did anything like that happen?
No.
Did Ryan never know about you two Snapchatting?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did she say something to you about it?
No, I mean,
you explain things a little bit more.
Yeah.
So any conversation that she's had with you, even if she deleted it, we can still get it. It's like FBI technology stuff. So
right.
We'll still be able to get that. There's no point in kind of dance. If you were screwing around with her or whatever, it doesn't make you a killer or anything like that, right?
I'll put it this way. I'll completely dumb it down. So, with me and Karina, the hard thing with all that rumor being spread is I was literally sitting there like I would say, a gay best friend.
According to court documents, the day before Ryan's murder, one Snapchat sent from Houston read, "Going to sleep with my hand on your very soon." Karina's response was, "Soaked just thinking of you. Will be downright embarrassing when I actually have to see you in person." Houston goes on to tell the investigator that Karina was not only his hairdresser, but she babysat his 2 children, which is how he claims the rumors began to swirl.
You know how small towns talk,
Exactly.
Houston's kids are over at Karina's. He's nailing her, and then, And I guess that's probably where Ryan probably got upset.
I think back to college, when we would get a little out of hand, like we'd send like a pic to somebody or something. Just is there going to be anything like that between you and Karina, or anything that you're like, well, look, we were friends, but maybe there might be something that the police might think's inappropriate. But we're not finding.
Men, stop sending dicks to each other. It's gonna get brought up in a criminal investigation sometimes if you're not careful.
Anything like that? Okay.
As to his whereabouts in the hours leading up to Ryan's death, Houston tells the investigator that he was at work until approximately 7 p.m. He claims he got gas, then visited a few farms before heading home and going to bed around 11 p.m. The investigation deepens, and according to police records, the crime scene team finds a bullet casing inside the Cooper home, located near Ryan's recliner. The following day, Ryan's autopsy results are in. According to court records, the Iowa State Medical Examiner determined the manner of death as homicide, and that Ryan died of 2 gunshot wounds to the head. In the early evening hours, one day after Ryan's murder, investigators summoned Karina back to the sheriff's office so they can deliver the information. But before they do, Karina is pressed to address the concerning gaps in her story.
So take me back to when you first see him, right? You said you see blood. What, in your head or in your gut, what do you think happened?
I scream and I'm scared because I think somebody's in the house. I don't know why. I just think somebody's.
Oh, gosh, sorry. She just got promoted to the other interrogation room. Maybe she's innocent. But he's also doing the casual lean in the, "Oh, I'm here with you. Let it all out. Get into confession." He's trying to body Mir. He's trying to get her.
In the house because there was blood everywhere. You bought me a stupid gun I can't even use.
And that's because you don't know how to, you don't.
I'm scared of it.
Okay.
And this is my tough question, I guess, because I do blood pattern analysis for our department. And you said when you went out there, you saw a lot of blood. Did you see any behind him, on the floor,
Not
anywhere
at
else?
first.
Not at first?
After, when I was kind of pulling at his shirt and looking around more, I remember his favorite blanket that his sister made him that was on him. There was like chunks of blood. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Would you find like the little, you call it chunks, we call it, clotting?
Like clots.
Yeah. Is that what it looked like? Okay. Please be patient. Just give us 2 more minutes. And we'll get a move on.
Are you going to tell me what happened?
Yeah.
Karina sobs as she waits for details surrounding Ryan's autopsy results, and it isn't long before investigators decide to confront her with bombshell allegations.
I'm going to tell you what the autopsy found, but I think you already know.
He was shot, wasn't he? I swear he had to die. I knew somebody was in the house.
Okay.
Was he?
Say that he was shot. But Karina, that's where.
Okay, yeah, she might have. See that. Sorry. That suggestion I was given at the beginning of this video, act in hysterics, so, like, you're more believable instead of telling a story. I think she might have done it too much, because what is this? What is this? He was shot! No! But you've already said you knew he was shot like a billion times.
That's where I think the story turns, okay? I don't think anyone else is in the house.
Me?
Oh, dude, this is... In his head, this is when the Danganronpa music kicked in. And who do you think is guilty? The chalkboard says everyone voted you. Me? Explain your sob story, ma'am.
I don't even know how to find... What? It wasn't him, and it wasn't me.
It wasn't him.
And it wasn't me. How was it me?
Karina, no one else is in that house. Besides you and the 3 kids.
I don't even know how to fire a gun.
Karina, you know how to fire a gun.
No, I don't. I don't know how to fire a gun.
Well, I think you knew how to fire a gun on Thursday night.
No, I didn't. Can't you see if I fired a gun or something?
Sure, there's ways to do that, but you've taken a shower since you left the house, right?
I was covered in blood.
So that's not going to do us any good.
Why would you get my husband?
Because I think that this is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Whatever's happening between you and your husband, whatever the issues are, okay?
There are no issues. Because my husband sleeps in a chair in the living room?
I'm not saying that.
Because rumors flew last fall that I was sleeping with some kid?
Karina, there's...
Why are you bringing up the fact that he sleeps in a recliner? Why is everyone judging that he doesn't want a CPAP machine, so he sleeps upright? But why'd she bring that in?
Suspicious.
What a weird, that's what we're gonna start with, okay?
Things that we can always prove and can't prove, right?
Then prove it! Prove that what?
Karina, listen, okay? Just listen. We're not yelling at you. And
You're accusing me of killing my husband.
well, the clot on his blood does not clot within 5 to 10 seconds. No one's does.
He had chunks of things on him.
Yeah, and so that means he died before you heard the loud noise. And he was shot more than once, so you would definitely have known what was going on. The other thing, Karina, is, I mean, we collect data. I mean, that's kind of what we do. We're a homicide unit.
My husband, I want a lawyer and I want out of here. I did not shoot my husband. This is insane. I'm leaving. How do I leave?
Without Karina's full cooperation, investigators turned their
She just
attention to
went
hard
full on
evidence.
Karen there.
According to police records, no
She was so close to asking for their manager.
firearm was found in the immediate vicinity of Ryan's body. Court documents say at least 3 handguns were seized from the Cooper residence, none of them matching the .22 caliber casing identified at the scene. 6 months after the murder, Karina received 2 life insurance payouts from Ryan's policy totaling nearly $540,000, raising the possibility of a financial motive. With no immediate concrete evidence, 2 years fly by as investigators quietly assemble their case. On May 4, 2023, one investigator approaches Karina at home, armed with indisputable digital evidence that sends her over the edge.
Now we have trucks on GPS that are keeping, data of everything in front of them going down roads. So we can now overlay that and say who's been on the roads during a certain stretch of time on highways. and then we had satellite data.
Well, somebody obviously came in.
I'm sorry, and am I upsetting you somehow?
Yeah, because once again, I'm feeling like I'm being accused of something.
So, Karina, at this point, the case fact shows that nobody did come into the house that night.
Somebody did. And this is where you're upsetting me. Somebody obviously came in here. My husband's dead.
He is, Karina.
I love that they all think that they can just bird hands their reality being the reality. They just sound like, come on, fellow women, you all watch the true crime. That's how you knew how to put on that performance on the 911 call. Because usually everybody fucks that part up. But then you're just like, then you act like laws don't apply and these cops will really pack up what they're doing and leave because you yelled at them enough. Whoa.
We both know at this point why that is.
Somebody came into my house and killed my husband.
Karina.
Get off my property.
Karina, hey.
This is the same that you did before.
I haven't met you before.
Go figure out who killed my husband.
Yeah, well, we did. We did.
No, you obviously did. Get off my property.
I just want to talk to you because you're the one that knows what happened to Ryan that night.
No, I don't. If I knew what happened to my husband, I'd be in jail because the mother would be dead.
With Karina refusing to provide answers, investigators revisit Houston in hopes he'll...
Whoa, holy age gap. She got her... Oh no, the age gap's here. I forgot how old her husband is.
Offer critical details or come clean about the affair. Information that could strengthen a case against Karina.
You don't need to minimize it for us, Houston. Everybody knew it happened. We knew it happened.
Would you say you had intercourse with her like 500 times or more?
No.
Like 100?
No, literally once.
One time you guys actually had intercourse?
One time.
Where was that at?
In the shop.
Did you stop having your hair cut by her as a result of being confronted by Ryan?
I knew that was not my place to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had already the guy's Cheerios. And well, seriously. No, I mean, seriously. The morning that Ryan dies or we find his body, there's a snap from you like, well, no, was it 5 o'clock a.m.?
Early morning hours.
What does it say? Something like, good morning. That's probably what it was. I mean,
Reports of Karina and Houston's sexual relationship is what prompted investigators to file a search warrant for Snapchat. What they uncover is far more sinister than an extramarital affair, and they keep it close as the case unfolds. For now, they push for Houston's full cooperation about his suspected involvement.
we don't want Karina to show up and say, yeah, I have I kept a conversation where Houston said he'd get rid of Ryan for me and we could be together. That's way out there.
Look at this cute little shop that farmer made her. She didn't appreciate it because she was too busy robbing cradles with Chumlee's brother.
Right.
Karina? All right, we got some paperwork for you.
Do you have news about Ryan?
Well, you're under arrest.
What?
Yep. So we're placing you under arrest. There's going to be some people at the sheriff's office that are going to be talking to you.
Why
down
am
there.
I under arrest?
Well,
my children are here. I need to get somebody here for them. Okay?
We will have somebody come over here, and we'll certainly let you know what's going on with that.
Investigators feel they have enough to charge Karina, and on February 19, 2024, she's taken into custody. The Snapchat evidence, however, proves that she didn't act alone. According to court records and the minutes leading up to Ryan's execution-style murder, Karina and Houston were exchanging messages. One message sent from Houston to Karina read, "Remember those casings? Remember those. No ifs, ands, or buts." Final messages include Karina telling Houston to go.
Obviously, at this point, Karina's been arrested, has been for several months. This was not a you thing. This was Karina contributing in part to or pushing on this to end Ryan's life. Am I right in that? Or yes. How soon before this did Karina and you start to have that conversation of this could happen, Ryan could be killed, and we could have a life beyond this? When did that conversation start?
Maybe 4 or 5 months before that.
How was Ryan's life to be ended? What was the plan?
To be shot.
To be shot. And which gun, so we can be clear on that, which gun was going to be used to do that now?
Ryan got shot with a .22 that I own. Who shot him? Who shot him? Karina.
Houston tells investigators that he gave Karina the gun a few days before. Once Houston got the signal from Karina, he rode to her house on a four-wheeler, grabbed the gun from her driveway, and stored it in his closet. And although Houston says he wasn't the one who ultimately pulled the trigger, he admits that wasn't always the plan.
And you've said, I'm going to do this for 4 or 5 months, and then...
Well, now that we can confirm this was all planned, she did indeed clean her house for the body cam. For the cops. She wouldn't let the cops come into a dirty house.
Literally, is it the day before you're like, nah, Karina, I'm not going to do this. I couldn't do it.
According to court documents, 3 years after 42-year-old Ryan Cooper's murder, Karina Cooper was charged with murder in the first degree. She pleaded not guilty. On September 19, 2025, Karina, at the age of 47, was found guilty of Ryan's murder and was sentenced to life in prison without parole. She was ordered to pay victim restitution. According to court documents, 27-year-old Houston Danker was arrested on April 29, 2024. He was charged with murder in the first degree and pleaded not guilty. On August 12, 2025, Houston withdrew his not guilty plea and entered a guilty plea to murder in the first degree. On October 3, 2025, Houston was found guilty of Ryan's murder and was ordered to pay the same victim restitution that was ordered to Karina. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Ryan's brother Aaron and his wife Heather now have custody of Karina and Ryan's children.
4 children too, that sucks. Now, I would like to do more crime, but I did start late, unfortunately. Like I said, I got hella sunburned. Suffering a bit from the sun poisoning, but I was glad we could laugh at criminals and evil people and Denisa Jomha once more. When I come back, of course, there is no schedule, because why ever would I? But we'll do a themed video game development stream, and or maybe, just maybe, we're gonna find some religion. Or learn more history and make fun of more losers. Did the quartering really strike Kino Casino? Do we know the answer? Find